right, so today we're going to do something we've not done before. We never done a prediction list that I know of. I think
No,
we
I don't think
talked about
Yeah.
one of the game of the years we wanted to do, but today we're going to look at games that are coming out in 2026. Most of these have dates, some of them don't, but most of them do. And he's a spicy little boy. He's a spicy little boy. Okay, so we're gonna now. I try to put these in order when they're coming out, but it didn't exactly. But this is a general idea of the games that are coming out in this order. And you can't see them all here, but there's even more. I'll try to move this.
Slide that list, boy.
So you see.
Oh shit.
Okay, and so let's start. Oh, and what we're doing is predicting where we think these will land. So this is mine, and this is Robbie's, and we're gonna just go back and forth.
You can clearly tell the difference.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. But I think we're gonna have different rankings for a few games. But yeah. I think a lot of them we might have the same.
I think for the most part, I think there are a few on this list that we probably don't strongly agree on. But that's okay. That makes it fun.
I guess we'll see. Okay, so Elliot, this is that new.
I heard about this. I have no idea what it is.
So,
I know it's a JRPG, I assume.
Kinda. It looks more like.
I think it already came out.
Yeah, it just came out yesterday, and it's
like 70s.
Yeah, 79 and then 82 on PC, and that's where I kind of was predicting it was going to go when I played the demo. It's very, very Zelda-like, like original Zelda, like Super Nintendo Zelda.
That sounds good.
So it's fun. It has that sense of like adventure and stuff, and it looks gorgeous. But I don't know if the combat is going to hold up for me the whole game. So that's kind of a weird point for me. But I will say that I love the look of it, and I love the game, and I am going to buy it, just not right now. But where I think it would land for me personally, this type of game, probably around the 7. That's the feeling I got. Now I could be wrong, but playing Dragon Quest recently.
Is this prediction for us? Yeah, it's not like Metacritic.
No, this is for us. Yeah.
Okay,
so for me, I think it's gonna go into 7, just because from the demo I played, that's where I feel like it would land, unless it gets tremendously better. I will say though, sometimes there's too much talking. It's just a Square thing where like you go into town and they just talk for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, all right, we don't need this. This isn't fucking Final Fantasy.
That was my issue with Genshin Impact when I tried it a few times.
That was yours?
I mean, that's not Square Enix. Yeah, that's not Square Enix, but anytime I would do any conversation, it's like, this is so much fucking talking.
There's a lot of talking.
I really don't want to do this.
So where do you think this will go? You don't know much about it?
Probably 7. I mean, I'm probably not going to play it. But if I had to, yeah, probably like 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
I play many JRPGs these days.
Yeah, that one I feel like will be either like people will be like, oh, this is a like gem, but I don't see anybody putting this as like game of the year. All right. So Black Flag remake or resynced, but remake. So, do you want to put yours first, and I'll talk about where I think it's gonna go?
You can go first.
Okay.
It's your channel.
So, Black Flag is, I think when we did our ranking, it was like my 3rd or 4th favorite, something around there.
We could probably rank them.
Yeah, and my
opinions have changed.
Yeah, like my biggest problem with the original Black Flag was that I'm not a pirate person. I think it's like a genre, just like space isn't usually my thing, but there are games that I think excel that. The Mass Effect being a space drama I really love, Halo, things like that. And I think Black Flag, for the most part, overcomes the pirate feel, where it's not the thing I like that much, but I like a lot of what this game has to offer. I liked Edward. I liked the overall ocean like view, because that was like the first game where you really have like an ocean, because like 3, not really. It was like kind of with the ships.
Yeah, it was more of a closed area. I think there were missions with Connor.
Yeah,
they were just missions. It was still fun, but yeah, it wasn't open.
Yeah, it wasn't like this. So where do I think this will go? Well, Assassin's Creed, most of the games that I love, outside of maybe Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, landed like between an 8 or a 9. So it's kind of hard to see where this would land, because if it's a better version of Black Flag, probably close to a 9. But I think I'm going to put it in an 8, because I feel like it's going to be a game that I think is great for what it is, but it doesn't like make me go, oh, this is the greatest Assassin's Creed game. So I think that's kind of where it's going to go. But how about you?
10.
All right. Boom.
No other words. No, I'm kidding. Well, the first Black Flag is a 10 for me, and I base that purely on just because obviously there are games that can be better 10s, I guess you could say. Because like Witcher 3 is a 10 to me. Last of Us Part 1's a 10. But for
10 in
this,
enjoyment.
it's a 10 in terms of like it was probably the only Assassin's Creed game I played at the time where like I literally invested like was like 80 hours into it initially, and I just put another like 45 into it, getting 100% on it recently.
It's not even an 80-hour game either.
Yeah,
It's just not like the newer ones. Where
there is just
padded.
What's cool is that there's just so much to do in that game. And it has an interesting story because they made it in 11 months. They had to come up with something really quickly because of Ubisoft fuckers.
Yearly shit. Yeah.
So they kind of just smash something together, and so it's really special because I think like it still was built with a lot of like passion. But I mean, obviously there's some stuff that's not great. Like I don't like the modern day stuff. I think all that sucks.
It sucks ass.
And I think like fans that are getting upset about that shit being removed, like I think you guys are fucking losers.
Yeah, losers.
They're like, if you take out the modern day element, it like it completely robs what Assassin's Creed is. It's like, what fucking modern Assassin's Creed story has been good since Desmond Miles?
Yeah, I was gonna say it peaked at Brotherhood.
Yeah.
That was it. After that, the modern day shit just sucked. Like literally sucked, and we played them all.
Because even in 3, which was the end of Desmond's story, that shit
sucked.
That got real.
That was stupid. That was the worst part of the game.
Yeah.
Well, and the glitches, but
yeah. But even though outside of saying that, it's actually a direction I really like that they took with Shadows, where literally you boot up. I mean, you saw it. You boot up Shadows. One of the fucking like first civilization people says some shit to you, and then you never see him again.
You could just even skip the cutscene and be like,
I love it.
Let's keep going.
That's how I want my Assassin's Creed games personally to be, just because when I play Assassin's Creed, I'm not playing for the fucking I'm super excited for this. I pre the collectors for it, as you know, because I never was able to get the collectors for the original. So I'm really excited about this one. I think I'm going to invest dozens of hours into this.
You think this is going to be your game of the year?
I don't think it'll be my game of the year for other reasons, but I do think it will absolutely be on my list.
Nonetheless,
I think it absolutely deserves a nomination.
Well, this is a crazy year, as you see. So
I mean, I just hope they don't fuck it up, because it's like with remakes, it's hard to say usually.
Yeah, that's true.
Ubisoft, I think, is trying to repair a lot of like lost will.
Well, I mean, if Konami can do it, anybody can.
I was about to say cannoli.
If
Cannoli's
can do it. I don't know what I'm doing with my tongue.
Cannoli can do it. Konami can do it.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so...
yeah, I'm excited for it.
Okay, so that's between a 9 and 10, probably closer to 10 for you.
Yeah,
for me, it's an 8, but I would be love if it ends up in my 9 or 10 slot. Okay, so this one I know you don't know too much about, but the Sword Art Online game, I played the demo, and it's really, really weird because like I was talking to you, I was playing, and I was like, this is actually better than I thought. It was pretty fun. I go online and like everybody hates it. But it's all
and
like
that's why you love it.
Well, yeah, I think it's like
not traditional Sword Art.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like all these Sword Art Online fans don't like it. I'm just like, I fucking hate Sword Art Online. Like I hate that anime with a passion. So I think the fact that this feels more like a game than like an anime fan service game is more interesting to me. Now, will I buy it? No. Where do I think it would land? Well, I like the combat, but my one issue when I was playing it was like the open world part of it feels kind of like a little lifeless at times. So I feel like my worry is like the longer I'm playing this game, it would be like a 6 out of 10. But I think I'm going to put it in the low 7s. Like I feel like the graphics were solid. Yeah, definitely behind Elliot. Elliot would be like a high 7, like a 7.5 maybe.
Oh, Echoes of Ancrate. Okay, it's a Sword Art Online.
Yeah, right. And they don't even say Sword Art Online because they're like hiding it. And I like that. So fuck Sword Art Online. No, but okay. Where do you think? You probably just seen the trailer, right?
The way that Bandai announced this game was weird.
Yeah,
they released a teaser on their Instagram one day, and they're like, a new experience, RPG experience. I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? This is gonna be something Elden Ring.
Yeah, like Elden
something
Ring.
like an offshoot.
I was thinking Tales because it's been so long, so I was like, oh, a new Tales game.
Yeah, or that too. And then they showed the trailer for it. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
Again, I don't play many JRPGs these days.
Yeah.
I still would like to go and play Tales of Arise because you told me that's like so great.
Yeah, I like Tales of Arise.
I've owned it for a while, but I just have not gotten into it. I mean, with these, it's hard to say for me too, but I don't really know anything about. Is it Tales of Elliot? I forgot. Adventures
of Elliot. Yeah.
But I mean, this seemed interesting. It's definitely maybe something I would consider picking up when it's like super cheap. But,
yeah.
I'll probably put it in front of Elliot just because I know more about what it is, but it seems like it would land somewhere around there for me.
Yeah. Like, I am very, very excited for this game.
It does look great.
It is the first Castlevania game, first like real Castlevania game since Lords of Shadows 2, which is insane to think about because
that it was like
2014, something like that. So
I never played that one. I heard it was bad.
It wasn't great. Yeah, I love the first Lords of Shadows. Yeah. So I've recently played all the Castlevania games last year. I'm gonna do that fucking ranking. Oh no, I did do that ranking. It's on there. So if you want to watch my ranking, but I am super excited for this because this looks fresh. It looks fun. It's by the creators of Bloodstained, which was a really big indie game.
Oh yeah.
So I think a lot of things going forward in this game is making it look really good, and the production value looks great, like that 2D, 3D feel. But like if I want to put it in the 9 and 10, and it could possibly be because I put 2 Castlevanias in the 9 before, but I just have a feeling there's going to be some things that hold it back that are going to go into 8. But I think this is going to go in a high 8 for me. I think actually in front of Black Flag because it's the first Castlevania in so long that I'm just so excited that I think that's going to amplify my happiness with it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I haven't pre-ordered this one yet. I think I want to wait till we get closer to the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a little skeptical on it just because I don't play a lot of like
2D
2D platformers these days. So they can kind of be hit or miss for me. Also, too, I don't have much reverence just for the Castlevania series just because like I haven't really played many.
Yeah. Gotta get that collection. Just play through them all like me, like an insane person just sitting there for hours.
I mean, I've always been interested in it, like the lore of it and what it's about and everything. But this one like definitely intrigued me because when they showed it off, I'm like, wow, this art style is great.
The art style is what's selling me.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think this one I would say this one will probably land somewhere around the 8 for me.
Yeah.
And I'll be pleasantly surprised if it's higher than that.
I think you'll enjoy it. It'll be like that, like every once in a while you buy an indie game and you're like, oh, it's not really indie, but like a smaller game, you're like, oh, this was actually really good.
Yeah, and it hits.
That's what I'm hoping this is.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a big one because of the company behind it. What's this called? Beast
of Reincarnation.
Yeah, so this is just
by the Pokemon.
By the Pokemon, and that's
what Pokemon peeps.
And people have a lot of issues with Game Freak. These days because of Pokemon. It has a very interesting mix of like this action / you can do like a turn-based thing if you want to freeze everything, kind of reminding me like Dragon Age. And I'm like, it looks very interesting. Like I don't know what to think of it. My biggest worry about this, I think I'm gonna love the combat. I love the art design.
Yeah, the art design's great.
And I think it's gonna be polished because this seems like a game they worked for a long time. My biggest worry is the story. And I just don't know enough about it. I don't know if it's going to be this typical like fantasy, like, oh, we're traveling the world and trying to collect something.
Well, no, it sounds interesting. I think it's like this virus that's basically all this like flora and everything is basically taken over the world. I think it's more like post-apocalyptic.
Oh, okay.
So you're basically, I think, trying to find a way to cure the world of it or something like that. So I don't know if it's save the world or that was to my understanding what it was. I could be wrong, but it seems like you're trying to like figure out how to cure it.
Like figure it out. Well, so I think this is going to be an 8 because I just have this feeling that I'm not gonna love some of the things like the story.
Really behind Black Flag.
Yeah. Black Flag, they would have to really fuck up Black Flag. Yeah. They would like literally have to fuck it up because I already like the original. So you would have to make it somehow worse 20 or 15 years later. So I think it's going to be a game where I feel like it's an 8, but I would fucking gladly be wrong like James Bond and put it at like a 9. I would love that. Okay, so sorry. And where would you want it?
No, I agree. I'm gonna put it in 8, but I'm going to put it ahead of Castlevania.
Okay.
I am excited for it. I was a little skeptical on it, as you know. I was putting off pre-ordering it, but when I watched that new trailer they released, I'm like, oh, this looks great.
Yeah.
Like Sekiro deflects and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And the boss fights look great.
Yes, that's what sold me. Yeah.
So I am really excited about it. Definitely more now, and it's pretty soon. I think it comes out August.
August 9th. So it's only
like first week of August.
A month and a half away, which
and it's like the only thing in August before the onslaught of September.
Yeah, it's one of the only. Yeah, because this comes out early August, and then my other game that I'm excited for comes out end of August, and then it's just
Rogue Company. Yeah, I forgot. Or not Rogue.
Zero Company.
Rogue Company is like that free to play game that came out. The shooter.
Yeah, no, it's just sucked.
But yeah, I'm interested in it. I'm pretty excited for it. But yeah, like definitely a dose of like healthy skepticism.
Yeah. I always have that. Just because.
Yeah, if it's again like you said with James Bond for you, if it's anything higher than 8, I'll be pleasantly surprised. But I think it'll probably land around there.
Yeah, which is fine. That's still a great score to me, by the way. So our rankings are very similar. How we view things. Like 8 is still a great game. It just has a few things that hold it back.
I think that defines great.
Yeah,
I think 7 is
good.
8's great. Anything 9 or 10 is excellent.
Yeah, 6 even is like I had some fun, but I also had some major problems. And then 5 and below, depending on how below, can be rough. So Zero Company, this is, believe it or not,
I haven't watched too much footage of this. I watched
so
a little bit recently.
they just recently kind of really started showing a lot, because before it was just like a CGI trailer and stuff. Now they're showing the gameplay, and this is more traditional. Instead of Midnight Sun, where I had the card-based system, which I liked, they're going back more like XCOM, which a lot of people favor. And XCOM 1 and 2 are 9 out of 10 games for me. And so and this is a lot of the team is the same team that's making this, and the fact they're doing that, but they're also taking stuff from Midnight Sun, where when you're in the ships and stuff, you're able to talk to your teammates and get to know them and form bonds.
That's cool.
And I love, anything like that, Persona, anything like that is always a big thing. So I think this is going to be both a surprise hit for me, but also I think it might land in that low 9, like 9 out of 10, only because it just feels like it's everything I love about this genre. And if it fails me, I'm going to be very fucking mad. But I am very much looking forward to this game.
Yeah, this one I need to watch more footage of.
Did you like it? I don't know if you ever played it.
I did, but I didn't play them enough.
Yeah, because they are very long.
Yeah, they're long games, and I also played them like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Back when I was like game hopping everywhere. I think if I have a lot more focus now as I've gotten older, and I tend to focus on like 1 or 2 games, maybe 3 at the most at a time, rather than I used to fucking start every single game all the time, playing like 12 different things at once, but just starting 12 games.
This is the first 3 hours.
Yeah,
but that's why we were able to do the game of the year videos. Like, I played this. Like,
I'm on a pretty good track this year. I think last year I finished like 12 or 13, something like that, and I've already beaten like 11 this year.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
so double this year.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have more this year, which I feel pretty proud about.
Yeah, and some of them are long.
Yeah,
you played a fucking long ass game.
Yeah, Hades 2 was really long.
Maybe Kingdom Come 2.
I still need to finish that.
You're like halfway.
I love Kingdom Come 2, but yeah, that game is really.
It's long. A lot, yeah.
Yeah, but for this, I need to watch more footage of it. I don't dislike the XCOM combat. I like it. I like its challenge.
Yeah.
It's definitely challenging. My biggest thing is like my love of Star Wars literally begins and ends at like Jedis and Sith. I don't really give a shit about anything else.
Oh, like the regular people.
Yeah, I don't care about like the politics of it and everything. I never found that stuff interesting when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just not a big Star Wars person.
Yeah, you like the fantasy element.
Yeah, it's really just that stuff. Which again, this I'm sure it will have that. So yeah, I think it could be great. For me, I mean, again, I need to see more footage, but I think if I played it, I thought about 7, but like I think it would be probably an 8. Yeah, and again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but if it's anything above that, I think I'll be surprised.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, for someone who doesn't like Star Wars, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan anymore either. Yeah. But I like it enough where if the story can get me invested, I'll be enjoyable, and that's pretty much the only thing that is making me a little worried is the story, but. Midnight Sun, a lot of people played that and didn't even know who the fuck half the characters were, and they ended up loving it. So I'm hoping,
great.
Yeah,
I never finished it. Would like to.
Great game. I just beat it again this year. I'm a psycho. Okay, so we were talking about this earlier. Dawn of War.
Dawn of War Fall.
So Warhammer is a really funny series to me because I think that
I want to be one of those Warhammer people. Those crazy ass Warhammer fans. I'm not saying I want to go as far as like painting figures.
But you want to be one of those
But
like,
Warhammer
lore
fans
heavy.
are like
Yeah.
super fucking into it.
I tell you right now, like I'm playing Space Marine 2.
It's a
Love
great
it.
game. Love that game.
But the fucking story, yo. That's not it. I
For
don't
the
know what you
Emperor.
guys find interesting about the like. I like the idea of it.
It's got a
There's
lot of world building.
lot of world building, a lot of religious stuff intertwined with science, which is really cool.
Yeah, the
and-
religious stuff is almost like cultish.
yeah,
in a way,
and
yeah.
that's cool.
That is cool.
But fuck, man, these characters are boring. Now, of course,
They're pretty
before
flat.
you attack me, it could be that maybe I just haven't read the books or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, Dawn of War. I'm playing the remastered now, and it's friggin' good. It holds up. And I played one a long time ago. I played 2 a long time ago. I never played 3. I didn't even know 3 was a thing till just recently. So I think this will be like a very good, very solid, even great game. But it's probably on my low end of 8 just because I don't give a shit about the story of these games. Like I literally just watch the cutscenes, wondering when they're going to end most times. So that's where I think I'm going to go. But what about you? Where are you there?
Well, unlike you, I haven't played any of the Dawn War games. RTS is like a weird genre for me because I've always enjoyed them when I play them.
But it's not one like you see.
But it's not one that I usually seek out. But I do generally enjoy them whenever I do play them. And with this definitely has more of an interest for me than something like StarCraft or like other traditional or like Command and Conquer.
Because you like the
Yeah, like I'm more interested in like the Warhammer universe and like the characters. Like I'm probably a little bit more interested in it than you are.
Yeah.
But again, I haven't got into the fucking lore and all that shit like crazy motherfuckers do. But I'm excited for it. I mean, like the combat looked fantastic, and it definitely looked like very detailed. Like
graphics are much better than what I was like right now.
Like you see, like enemies almost like doing executions on each other and shit. Like it looks fantastic. So it's on my Steam wish list. I'm definitely excited for it. I don't think I'll buy it at launch.
Yeah, me either.
Because Steam's great. You want to wait for sales, but I think that this one will probably land somewhere in an 8 for me. I'm just trying to decide where. I want to say it would be ahead of Star Wars. I'm not sure if I should put it ahead of Castlevania. I think I'll play Castlevania first.
I was gonna say I think this will be.
So yeah, I think that's a good place for it.
Okay, so Dynasty Warriors 3 remastered, which at this fucking point, when I look at the graphics, I'm like, is this even remastered? This is a remake. I mean,
I haven't seen any footage of it. I don't know what it looks like.
Oh, I mean, it's like night and day compared to like what the Dynasty Warriors used to look like. Here, I'll even pull up a little picture just so you see.
Is there is the combat being redone?
Or
that's probably the same.
It's similar to the old one, but they're adding like new features and new attacks. But look at the graphics. I mean, you can
like
even
Origins.
see,
maybe even better than Origins.
Yeah, it's just no way near what it used to look like.
Yeah,
I mean, this is high detailed, a huge upgrade.
Interesting that they chose 3. I wonder why they're not just starting from the beginning.
Well, because 1's a fighting game and 2 isn't great.
Really? It's a fighting game?
Yeah, it's one-on-one fighting.
I had no idea.
3 is really where the series like catapulted. Like it's what got me into the series. Really, it's like what made me a fan. I would say 4 and 5 are better.
I guess it started like the Musu genre.
Yeah. It pretty much did. It's the one that was like everybody's like, oh, we can do this genre, and like every fucking anime game in PS2 did that. But yeah, for me, I'm pretty excited, but also at the same time, it's not my favorite Dynasty Warriors. 4 and 5 are just to me like
I didn't even play this one, but I played the shit out of 4 and 5.
Yeah, 4 and 5. So I understand why they're doing this because it has like a lot of nostalgia, and if they upgrade it enough, I think it's going to be a good time. But I can't imagine it's going to be great. And I do still want to play it. I probably put it like right here because I almost for sure think I will like it more than these two. But also I've played it before, so it's not super like exciting for me. So it's like right in the middle. But I do want to play it. I hope to like it. If it ends up in an 8, that would be awesome. But I think it's going to be a 7.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair. Yeah, I've never played this one, so I'm curious if it's kind of a devolved version of 4 and 5's combat, which was already obviously pretty simple,
basic,
but had a shit ton of characters you could play as.
Sure does.
I mean, I invested dozens of hours into 4 and 5 as a kid.
Yeah.
So if this is literally just a remaster and they're not reworking combat or anything, that becomes all of a sudden a lot less interesting for me. So I kind of want to. I mean, I want to put it in 7, but like I'm more interested in like obviously playing Origins
Yeah,
maybe than something
Origins.
like
Yeah,
this.
my favorite.
So
I think it'll
I
be in a
kind of want to
6.
like put it in like a 6.
Yeah, well, it
And
could
if
be
it's
a
higher than
too
that,
old.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it could. Yes.
Dawn Walker. Is that what you said?
The Blood of Dawn Walker.
Blood of Dawn Walker. So it's got some ex devs from Witcher.
Yep,
And
that team is primarily comprised. Well, it's got a handful of Witcher 3 devs, but the main thing is the creative director on it was the creative director on Witcher 3,
Witcher 3.
which is
So
big for me.
yeah, and it does have those vibes of Witcher 3. And I am a huge vampire fan for games because I just don't think enough games have vampires.
Definitely
Like
not.
it's just I feel like
We
it's
don't
one of
have
the most
great
yeah,
vampire games.
it's like one of the most underrepresented.
like you play Vampire, I didn't. That was
I-
fucking terrible.
I did not. No,
I heard it was bad.
was it? I heard Vampire was good. I heard the second one or Vampire Masquerade 2 or was not good.
Well, that's a different series.
Oh, okay.
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
that I've heard that was terrible.
Yeah,
That second one.
like
that
it's just like a genre that's just not. It's so weird because you would think like talking about Castlevania. Like I love Castlevania, but most times you play as the people killing the vampires. I'm like, we don't really get a vampire like main character. Like how hard is that?
yeah,
to
and
do.
like this also makes me like think about the fucking Blade game. Where is that?
Oh yeah, I
Marvel?
know. It's,
Huh?
Yeah, it's gone.
Where's the movie?
The movie's gone? They said no.
No, they restarted it.
Yeah,
was supposed to
for
be
like the
canceled,
7th
yeah.
time. So
I
what?
hope that comes to light.
I am interested in trying it, but I saw
You are skeptical.
I saw that gameplay and I was like,
I think it looks great.
I think it looks rough.
It's just janky.
Very janky. Like I'm talking about like Witcher 2 before the updates janky. I could be wrong, and I play it, I enjoy it, but my major thing is like not only the gameplay, but then I saw them talking, and it didn't really excite me what they were saying. Like, it didn't sound like super exciting. So unfortunately, like that gameplay like really diminished like my somewhat excitement for it. So I think it would be like that one game where you're like, if this had more time and more polish and like better writing. That's why I feel like it might. But I would love to be like, oh no, I was wrong. This is like an 8 out of 10. But I think for me,
I mean, it could very well be a situation where it releases, it's a little bit janky, and
that's what I'm worried
they
about.
just polish the hell out of it for 2 years, and then
Yeah.
it's great.
I mean, if I play it in 2028 and it's like, oh, it's great now. Like, but they said that about Cyberpunk, and that didn't do much for
Damn,
me.
6, not even a 7.
I think it's
Really?
yeah, I think it's gonna be that janky game of the year. Like, I probably would give Crimson Desert a 6, and like people are like, let me jack to that.
Oh, I mean, I expected a Crimson Desert higher,
Yeah.
but yeah, a part of me would think. I mean, I haven't gone back to it since I started it.
Yeah.
I played it for like 2 weeks, so
I do
I'll
that.
probably end up selling it.
But it's the greatest game of the year. Modern gamers don't know.
Yeah.
Modern journalists, whatever the fuck they say. All right. So where do you think now? This you're excited for. So where do you think it's gonna land?
6 pretty low. I thought you put it in at least a 7.
Well, we're gonna have a few different. I mean,
Yeah,
most of our
we will.
opinions have been pretty.
Yeah,
similar.
most of them have been pretty aligned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Obviously because of the that's comprised of the Witcher 3 developers. But the biggest thing is the creative director of Witcher 3 being on this. That gives me a lot of like hope.
Yeah.
For the direction they're going. Obviously, they don't have the resources that CD Projekt Red has. But I'm always willing to, just like I like to support small businesses, I'm always willing to support smaller developers or like new startup developers. I mean, look at Sandfall. They're a perfect example of that. Those aren't common scenarios, but I always think it's great when you have developers like that are comprised of like a huge giant company
Yeah.
that go off and start their own thing and they create fucking magic. Because
Yeah.
it's almost like there's just more passion put into those games.
Oh, I mean, this could be.
You don't have as many people touching it.
Yeah, I think the problem too with this game is when it's releasing. I have a feeling it's gonna get buried, and that's a shame.
That is my worry too.
Yeah.
It's releasing at a really bad time, and it's such like it's going for a giant open world RPG scope.
Yeah.
So you need time between games to let that breathe.
Yeah,
And people to play it and enjoy it.
yeah,
I mean. It's got a good 2 weeks before Wolverine, and Wolverine is a linear game, but
yeah.
I am. That is my concern too, that it will get buried. But it is starting the onslaught of September, and I welcome that because September is such an exciting month. I enjoyed the gameplay from what I saw. I think I have more of a tolerance for jank, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, from what I saw, I mean, it definitely looked unfinished what they showed. So I hope that they have polished it more
Oh yeah, they
since
definitely.
they've shown it, which I'm sure they will. Cause I'm sure they learned a lot of lessons from Witcher 3. But I mean, yeah, this looks great. Like the powers you're using, being able to bite people, like trying to like sate hunger. There's even like a system too where if you don't feed after a certain amount of time, like any humans you talk to in conversation, they'll just be like hunger or something like that, and you can basically just like fucking bite them in the middle of a
Huh.
conversation. And the more that you don't feed, it gets to a point where you won't be able to talk to people without just straight up fucking like feeding on them,
Hmm.
like where like
Like a little
bite them
like
is
a
the
little
only
meal.
option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they talk too much.
So that's kind of cool because it
That's
kind
cool.
of like gives you a good like vampire simulation. So I'm interested in the story. I mean, they haven't unveiled much about it, which I kind of like. But you play as like Cohen, who's basically turned into a vampire, and this master vampire or whatever,
Yeah.
the one who bit you has kidnapped your family or something like that. And you basically have 30 days. Is it 30 days and 30 nights to find them?
Oh,
And the
I've
system
read
is,
that comic.
yeah, the system is like built around that.
Yeah.
So that's cool, and it's not like Majora's Mask or something where it's actually real world timed. What's really cool about it is time passes based off of like what missions or objectives you're doing. So it's not like a finite like you have
You had 30
this amount.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that because it doesn't add pressure to you
Yeah.
while also
You're still
giving you the
giving the
anxiety
story.
of that
Yeah.
that something doomful is impending.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it. The combat looks fun. I don't know how I necessarily feel about Cohen as a character yet.
Yeah.
But it's an open world game. It's got great music. The music they showed so far is fucking dope. Like the
Yeah.
theme song for this game is like gives me goosebumps because it's like Witcher 3 vibes.
So you think it's gonna be 8
So
or 9?
I think it will. Knowing me, I've tried to manage my expectations a little bit more,
Yeah.
especially with how disappointed I was at Crimson Desert this year.
It's hard
Yeah.
to know really what's gonna hit.
My hope is that it will land at an 8. And if again, broken record, if it's anything higher than that, I'll be happy.
You think
I'm surprised.
high 8, like probably the highest because of
Um
the Witcher 3 love?
yeah, I think this is going to be higher than Beast
Yeah.
Armor. I'm really excited for this one.
Alright.
I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, if it ends up there for me, I'd be fucking. I mean, James Bond, Neo 3. It's been happening for me this year, so I am
Yeah,
always.
Neo 3 didn't fully hit for me,
Yeah.
but it landed for you.
Yeah,
which is
so
great.
which is why I think it's so important to be like go in with an open mind
Yeah.
and see if it clicks.
And manage your expectations. It's always,
Yeah.
in my opinion, great to like keep them low. Like, yeah, I think I'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
And then when it's like incredible, like it's a nice surprise.
Yeah, I mean, and
You
that's
just enjoy it that much more.
that's like how I've been going with games and being surprised. And then there's certain games I had a higher expectation, they're a little lower than I want, but
Yeah,
that
being
happens.
reserved on your expectations, I think, is a good idea with
Yeah.
games these days, especially with just how many games come out and
Yeah,
how fast everything moves.
yeah, and well, so the next two games, very different games. Fire Emblem. So you've never played.
Oh, it's Fire Emblem. No, I downloaded some of my Pocket Air Mini. The ones you
It's
told me to.
yeah,
GBA
I mean,
ones.
I personally have.
I've always wanted to get into the series.
It's a very easy series to jump in and do, and it's actually really strong political stories,
Yep.
which is what I like them for. But most of all, Three Houses, which was kind of the big breakthrough for a lot of people, where they added like a very Persona feel of like in between missions you can go around talking to people.
Is
and
that the
throwing
Switch one?
bombs. Yeah, the first
Okay.
one,
Yeah.
and then they made Engage, which Engage went more of like even better battle system, but the stuff outside the battle system wasn't as good. The story wasn't as good.
The
And
story
stuff.
was more streamlined.
Yeah, it was also a very fan service one because it was the 30th anniversary, so they brought back like every single major character from all the games as like spirits to use.
That's cool.
So it was cool, and I'll say right now, the first time I played it was like a 7, and then I replayed it, and I really enjoyed it the second time, so it went up to like an 8 for me. Three Houses is my second favorite Fire Emblem of all time.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
loved it. And this is the same team. This is in the same universe, apparently. It's either 300 years in the future or the past. And it looks like it's going to go very heavy story and drama, which I love. And the battle system looks great. This, to me, this would surprise me if this isn't a 9 out of 10. I would actually be shocked. Because Fire Emblem, outside of Engage, they've all been, to me, like an 8 or 9, like every single one, except for a 3DS one because fuck that game. But Yeah, I'm gonna go as like
Wow.
this is like
Number
my
one.
my
right now.
surefire for me outside of 2 other games on here that I would honestly be shocked if this is not a 9 out of 10 for me, or a 10 out of 10. But
Yeah, I really want to get into the series. I wish it was on other platforms too, or like
Nintendo will
PC or
never.
fucking Nintendo, man. Because like, and it makes it more difficult too to emulate these games.
Yeah.
Because Switch emulation is obviously
We would never do
little
that,
perilous.
Nintendo.
Yeah. No, never.
If you're watching.
Yeah, Nintendo definitely watches.
Well,
your
the
shit.
the problem about this game too, you can't even play it right until Amy gets a Switch 2.
Is it a Switch 2 only
exclusive,
game?
yeah.
Yeah, which she will probably be getting. But it's just she knows they're gonna put out an Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah,
a
yeah.
remake.
That's
one.
supposed
She
to come
wants
out
that.
this year.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
coming out in December, I think.
Fucking insane. Like they even showed a gameplay yet. I was like,
Yeah. But it's like a remake of the highest rated game of all time. So
I mean,
people are going crazy for that.
Star Fox comes out next month, and they literally
I
just
thought it
showed.
already came out.
No,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
fucking
like-
know when it comes out.
I think it's like next or maybe this week or so. It's like really soon, and they only showed the trailer a month ago. I was like, "Whoa, what is Nintendo doing?"
The
It-
gameplay
it-
looks good. I mean, it looks like Star Fox. I was
Yeah.
never big into Star Fox, so it's basically an on rails, shooter.
Boring.
But
Anyway,
but yeah, I mean, it looks pretty. They
Yeah.
definitely upgraded the graphics a lot.
yeah,
But-
that's true. It does look nice.
But yeah, I mean, Fire Emblem's a series I've always wanted to get into. When I hear you talk about it, I'm always so interested because I like the political
yeah, that's my
intrigue
thing,
of
yeah.
it, and like it seems like there's a lot of like bureaucratic bullshit.
Yeah,
that
it
goes
is.
on in
Yeah,
it. So all that stuff's interesting to me. I've always been interested in the characters. I love the designs.
yeah,
The world sounds really cool. The combat system has always been pretty interesting to me to get into.
yeah.
But again, like I don't have a Switch anymore, and I haven't had like really owned a Nintendo console like outright for a long time,
Yeah.
in a very long time. So it is a series I want to get into. I have some of the older ones on my
Yeah,
Pocket Air Mini
Like
that
the
I can play.
Game Boys. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like the GBA ones, which I know you said are great. So, but the Switch ones, yeah, I'll have to pick them up eventually to play them on Amy's Switch because that's the only way I'm able to play them.
Yeah.
Which was this my list?
No, I put it in 8. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna put it. I would say I probably put it ahead of. I don't know, ahead of Dawn of War.
I feel like if you did get a chance to play, I think you would like this a lot.
Yeah,
Because you are
I
a
would say ahead of
cinematic
Dawn
person.
of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is a series I've always been interested in,
And you've liked Persona 5, which is the other
Yeah.
half of this game. So
But yeah, I think I would really enjoy it.
Yeah.
If I play it. Again, broken record. If it's anything higher than that, I'll be happy.
Yeah. All right, so now we got the big boy.
Yes.
All right, so despite what I said on my video review, and what people say, I still think Spider-Man 2 is a great game. I think it has
It is.
flaws,
It's got problems.
but it's
Yeah.
still a great game. Like there is a lot of good, but the reason why I'm more excited or why I think Wolverine's going to be better is because I think that they're trying to have the Wolverine game, the experience of being Wolverine, just like they gave us the experience of being Spider-Man, Spider-Man 1. I think we're going to get
Yep.
that similar flair.
Yep.
I love that it's linear, that it'll probably
Yes,
have big
I think that's
stages.
a huge plus for both
Yeah.
of us.
Because there's no reason for open world Wolverine. I think it's a stupid idea.
It's a high octane cinematic
Yeah.
action game experience.
We
Why
need
the
that.
fuck does this need to be open world?
We
you
need
know?
that, people. I know that everybody wants to feel like if you have 100 hours in the game, you get your money's worth. I'd rather have 15 hours of amazing, great,
Yep.
can't stop playing versus 40 to 60 hours of feeling like it started off good and then it, I hate that feeling. So,
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Chateaus. And a lot of games, even some of my favorite games of all time, Persona 5 did not need to be 100 hours. It didn't.
It was a juicy 100 hours.
It was, but
I
no,
love
those
that game.
last 10 hours though, man, I was like, I'm just gonna skip a lot of this fights.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go right
last,
to the end.
the last hours are a little.
Yeah, the last 10 hours are extremely rough, and like Wolverine.
The ending's good though.
The ending is good. It's because it's a strong story, but Wolverine being this 15-hour probably gore fest is going to be perfect for this
Even
type of
20,
game.
I'll be happy with.
Yeah, 20. Like James Bond took me 17 hours. It's a pretty long game.
Yeah.
And I'm good with that. So if this game is anything what I'm hoping for, this has a very, very good chance of being, if not my game of the year, at least in my top 5.
Yeah. I
It's
agree.
probably the easiest one on this list for me to put that high. Outside of maybe one other game, but yeah, I would say this is very high for me. So where do you think you're putting
Yeah, 100%. I'm
ahead of Assassin's Creed?
I'm really excited for this one. Because I'm really glad that they are basically, this is almost like a spiritual successor to the Origins game.
Which I loved.
Yeah, which is arguably the best movie game ever created.
Oh, hands down.
That
or
like
Lord
the
of the Rings.
shittiest movie ever created.
Yeah, that movie fucking sucked.
That movie's really fucking bad.
Awful. It's so wild that the movie's rated PG-13, but the game is
yeah, it's almost like they were told by Activision, like, or told by Marvel, like, hey, just do whatever you want. Like, this movie's probably not going to do well.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, you have free reign to do whatever.
And they made 2 versions.
Yeah.
They made a 360 version and a PS3, and then they made the PS2 version with no gore.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that sounds right. That time they had some crazy weird shit.
Intensive stuff. But yeah, this one is I'm probably more excited for this than I was for, like, you know, Spider-Man 2, I would say, because I was excited for Spider-Man 2. But I mean, you know me when it comes to like brutal combat. Like I'm a slut for brutal combat.
And I think you're a bigger fan of Wolverine than me. Like, I like Wolverine, but I think you really like Wolverine, right?
Yeah, I would say I fucking love
Wolverine. So yeah, I mean, I like Wolverine
since I was a kid.
Yeah, it's just he's never been like a top 10 or anything for me, and so I think that adds to your factor.
That's surprising. I thought he would be for you. Really?
Yeah.
He's on the top 10.
I like Laura a lot more than him. I got a lot of shit for that on my video.
Over here. Yeah. No, I love Wolverine. Obviously, I love Logan. Like, I haven't read as many X-Men comics probably as you have, but I've absorbed him more in, like, you know,
media.
Yeah,
he's everywhere.
Media. Yes. But no, I fucking love him as a character. I was just talking to Amy the other day because we were talking about X2 because she told me that she had a crush on Hugh Jackman when she was a kid.
No,
I was like, what was it from? I was like, was it X-Men? She's like, yeah, probably. I would say, which one specifically? She's like, probably X2. And I'm like, yeah,
he wasn't even that bulked up yet.
He is hot in that one. But I told her, like, my favorite scene from that movie is when they're in the mansion and all the fucking like guards. Yeah, he just kills a bunch of guards and then more of them spawn.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You want to shoot me? Then show me!" Yeah. I love that fucking scene. But yeah, I'm super psyched for this. That gameplay deep dive they showed off recently looked fucking gorgeous. Yeah. I like the dynamism with the combat. How, like, when he was kicking a dude and he was like tumbling over
like the environmental
barricade, he kicked that dude into the fucking like forklift prongs and like stabbed him. It seems like there's a lot of contextual interaction.
There's even the co-op thing with the Jean.
Yeah, with Jean throwing it kind of similar like Spider-Man.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I love this as linear.
Yeah.
Like, this does not need to be an open world game. And my guess is because of that, it's probably a little bit cheaper for them to make than Spider-Man.
Oh, I would assume.
I would hope so, because I mean, we got to get costs down for like game development. Shit's getting out of control. Spider-Man 2 cost $250 million.
Yeah.
Like, for something like Grand Theft Auto 6, it makes sense because it's like, you know, biggest video game of all time. I mean, you know, it's from a multi-billion-dollar company that makes over $7 billion a year in revenue. It makes sense that they're spending, you know, $2 billion to develop that.
Because it's going to be another
and it was also scrapped multiple times. And just the technology they're doing on it, but that's for later. But yeah, with Wolverine, I'm super psyched for this one. This is absolutely going into Nileton, and it's going ahead of Black Flag.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be the one.
I will be very disappointed if this is anything less than 9 for me.
Yeah, me too. This would hurt me the most.
Yeah, this one would be really bad.
Yeah, and Animusha, which we're going to talk about. These two would hurt me the most if I didn't love them. All right, so Trails in the Sky 2.
This is for you. I know shit about Trails.
I've talked about this. I mean, this is a remake of the second game, which I really enjoyed. My problem with the second game is I played it right after the first game, and it's a lot of the same areas. So I feel like that's going to be the same problem I have with this, because it's a very direct remake, literally just taking what worked and put. But the combat in the remake 1 was so good. And so
you loved that game.
Fun. Yeah, it was absolutely.
It's like one of your favorite remakes ever.
Yeah, I would say it's like top 3 remakes of all time. I mean, the graphics are gorgeous. They obviously put all their money into this remake franchise because they wanted new fans to come in, and it is working. This apparently did better in the West than any other Trails game, and I'm so happy to see that. So yeah, I am very excited for 2. The only reason why it wouldn't go ahead of some of my others is because I already played it, so I know exactly how the story's going to play out. But I did cry playing this game at the end, so I'm
Really?
hoping I can cry again. Yeah, it's very emotional. But saying that, I think the first one I gave a 9 out of 10. I think this one I gave an 8.5 out of 10, the original. So it's like in between the two, but I think the enhanced graphics and also this year gap is going to help me really enjoy this. So it's going to go behind Star Wars only because I think Star Wars is going to surprise me of how good it is. But I wouldn't be surprised also if it's like ahead of Star Wars. So it's going to be like a 9 out of 10 would be my guess.
Pretty high.
I know you haven't really played
I've never
this.
played Drift Trails.
Yeah. I feel like these games would be very hard for you.
You think so?
To get into only because.
I mean, the way you talk about the remake sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a very slow burn, and I know you don't mind slow burns, but also it's
Persona
like,
5.
yeah. But I feel like I think you would like these games now that you're gonna have a bit more free time to actually sit and just enjoy yourself again. But it's a very slow burn, and a lot of people are like, I don't get why people like this until they get 10 hours in. And they're like, okay, this is great, just like Persona.
Sounds like a traditional Japanese.
Yeah,
RPG.
Japanese RPG feel. So I think you would like this, but I think my guess with this would land like an 8 out of 10, where you like it, but some of the cliches, some of the dialogue, you're like, like, oh, I play these games are much stronger.
Fiance text.
So I don't know where it would go for you, but I feel like if you actually sit down and played it, I think you would enjoy it, especially because you've been getting anime a lot more these last few years.
Yeah, more recently.
So
Yeah.
I think it would land like an 8, 8.5 for you. I think
How's
it
the
would
combat?
Combat's awesome.
Yeah.
Like it's the outside combat's action, and then you go right into turn
Yeah,
based.
it's like arena based, like Tales of Arise kind of.
No, so it's like action, like normal action gameplay, like just X, X, Y, triangle, all these attacks, and then you go into turn base, and the turn base is where you can really
cool.
do strategize, like how to attack. Because I will tell you, this game will fuck you up. Like if you fuck up and you don't do the right attack, like the enemy sometimes can attack 6, 7 times before you even and your whole party gets wiped. Like retry.
I like that.
Yeah, it definitely gives a good
challenging.
challenging. And then I think this game has a great balance of good combat, which is really rare to me in Japanese RPGs. Like the combat is as good as the story, and that's so rare. It's usually one or the other.
Persona 5.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you would love. I think you would at least think this is a great game. I don't know if you'd be like one of the greatest games. I don't think it'd be Expedition 33 for you, but I think if you got a chance to play it, I think this would be like right behind Persona for you. It would be my guess, but I don't know.
Expedition 33 is something special.
Yeah,
man.
it's a good game.
Yeah, Trails. I would like to try out that remake eventually, maybe if I can get it like cheap.
I know it's hard to get cheap too. That fucking
And
it's always
everyone's on
like
sale.
it's like $40 at the lowest.
Who's the publisher?
Jumbo, or it's like a smaller company, but they know it sells,
okay.
so they're like, we're just gonna keep it. So,
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up if it goes on sale. Probably not this year, of course, but like, and the first one, not the second one. The second one, I probably will be a while if I ever get to it. But, yeah, I mean, the way you're talking about it definitely sounds interesting. I hate to be fucking repetitive and put something else in 8, but I would probably say this would probably land at like an 8 for me.
Yeah, I'll put a low 8 because you haven't really played.
I would say low 8's fine, just because like it sounds great, but again, I haven't played any of the series. But I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Yeah. Now this one's interesting because you played the demo. I have not. I played all the originals, and you're just like, meh. And
I might have played one on PS2.
Yeah, and I don't blame you for not wanting to go back because I tried to replay them. And
I thought about it. I looked at them up, and they're pretty cheap. But I look at footage of my
it's dated. It's very, very old school. Now, I'm a huge fan of growing up on these games. I love Onimusha 3. Like, I have distinct memories of the opening scene with him going in on this fucking airship or air blimp and like killing all these demons. I'm like, how does that stick with me 25 years later is insane to me.
I saw Jean Reno's in that game.
Yes, and he's fucking awesome to play. Yeah. So it's a great game. So this one is kind of like a reboot in a way. It's like, let's bring life back into Onimusha. 20 years. 20 fucking years.
Game.
This is insane. And so you played the demo. I have not, but I listened to the words he said. And he said, yo, this combat is fire. And that's all I had to hear because I heard good. Fire, and I said, Onimusha? That's a 9 out of 10. And the only reason I'm putting it lower is because I am worried that maybe combat can be a little bit too complicated. I get like he's much better at like this is how you fight, like you know. And for me, it's like in mid combat, like what the fuck was the dash button? Yeah, you know the James Bond. I'm like gadgets, fuck gadget, fucking shoot him with the laser. I shot him with the gas. So you know that panics in me. So Onimusha, I'm a little worried the combat's gonna be too much at first. But the look of this game, every fucking clip I see, the counter,
so good.
The fucking backwards like countering with the sword, I'm like, yo, like yeah, that's all I. So this is like my worry. Like these games up here, everything before it, like I'm almost sure these are all 9 out of 10 or higher. Like I would be very surprised. Onimusha, I'm worried maybe it'll trickle to the 8, but I love Onimusha.
I don't think it'll be anything less than that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I would be very sad.
With what I experienced, yeah, I don't see it being anything less than an 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played the demo and I was like immediately sold. As someone who has almost like no reverence for the series.
Yeah. That's what made me excited.
Yeah, I went into this being like, oh, I'm interested. You know, like I know it's one of the games coming out. Let me give it a shot to see if it's worth pre-ordering. And I played it. I'm like, yo, this is fucking
this is it.
Like this is fucking dope. Like everything about that combat just had me like, yo, what the fuck? Like every second.
See, that's what makes me excited.
Yeah, like it's got parries, it's got deflects, it's got like 3 different types of counters. It's got one-handed attacks, it's got two-handed attacks. See, I
love all this shit.
It's got like Oni armament attacks. It's got I think a ranged ability too, if I remember correctly. Or no, you can like actually deflect arrows back at enemies, which is super fucking cool. It's got a lot of depth, for a surprising amount of depth for a linear action game.
And the design is wonderful.
Yeah,
I know I complain about like all the Japanese era games, but I mean, this.
Yeah, some of the boss designs I've seen are awesome.
Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. Like I like the fantasy samurai era stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what that Onimusha is going to provide. So I was sold on that.
And I love the design of like his rival. He's got like all these dreads and like these flowing robes. He looks super fucking cool.
Yeah, Capcom is just, and it's Capcom. Like,
they're fucking like
they're the greatest company at.
They got their fucking dukes on this year. Like Resident Evil Requiem. You said Pragmata was great. They're coming out with this.
Monster Hunter World. I mean,
Monster
Stories 3. I mean, they're just releasing these games. Even if you don't love some of them, like Wilds, we both had some issues.
Yep.
They are consistently putting out good at worst to great to fantastic. Resident Evil is my favorite game of the year, and I would love for one of these to top it, but it's to me is 10 out of 10, and that's gonna be hard.
Which is big for you.
Yeah,
you don't give talent lightly.
It's my first Resident Evil I would get that high since 4, and that's what 20 years old. Like yeah. So
over 20 years old.
It's insane, and I just think Capcom is consistently putting out banger after banger. They're the best company in my opinion. Like yes, there's companies that put out amazing games, but they usually put out one amazing game a year.
Yeah.
This company's like, here's an 8, here's a 9, oh here's a 9.5, here's a 10. Like what the fuck? Like who does that? Who's doing that?
It's interesting because I feel like them and Ubisoft almost switched places. I feel like Ubisoft was a lot stronger in like Gen 7.
I mean, they had Ubisoft came out with like Far Cry 3, Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, Rainbow Six. Like they were like coming out with like and now they're just like, we can't even put out one game that you guys like.
They struggle, to just put out one.
Yeah, they're like, here's Avatar, here's Star Wars Outlaw. Like why?
Here's Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah, here's Shadow. Like I'm like God. So like Black Flag, I'm hoping. But anyway, so Onimusha. Now that you played it, I'm assuming this is a 9.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this one after playing that demo. Like I played through it and I almost wanted to like go back and replay it a second
Pre-order.
time. I'm just like no, I don't want to like get burnt out on it. Like this is great. This was juicy. I loved everything about it. Musashi seems like a really fucking cool, like badass, like cowboyish type of character.
Yeah.
I mean, samurais are like the cowboys in Japan, but he seems pretty dope. But yeah, like the only thing I could see myself being disappointed on this is the story.
Yeah, I will say Onimusha always have pretty good stories.
No, that's good.
So we might have a banger again.
Yeah, so I'll be surprised if it has a great story. But yeah, this is definitely going 9 out of 10 for me, and I think it still goes ahead of Black Flag.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, because that good.
Black Flag, original Black Flag is a 10 for me, and I think this could potentially be that, but obviously these are like two new experiences for
Yeah,
me.
which
Wolverine
more
on Onimusha.
exciting.
Yeah, so I'm more excited. Also, I just spent 45 hours 100%ing Black Flag
Yeah.
before going into the remake.
That's
so,
why I put Trails like so
Yeah.
far behind, because like all these new ones, it's like, I'm more excited to see what they're gonna do for me.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I loved everything. I'm a sucker, as you know, for great combat.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for it. If it's anything less than an 9, I'll be a little disappointed. But I would still be happy if it's an 8.
Yeah. If it's lower than an 8, that would be, besides Wolverine, that would be my biggest. Those two games,
Yeah.
if they're lower than an 8 for me, I would be extremely disappointed. I would be upset. Okay, so Silent Hill. So the thing with Silent Hill here, the Townfall, I think.
Townfall, yeah.
First off, I think the protagonist looks great, and I think the environments look fucking creepy. So that sold me. The biggest,
I like the setting. It's like 90s Scotland. Or
yeah,
something like
and
that.
it's a very different feel than most Silent Hill games. But I'll be honest, like as much as I like Silent Hill F and I thought it was fun, it was like a 7 or 7.5 for me. I think.
Really?
Yeah. It was held back. I think.
Did you play the 2 remake?
No. So I did not get to play that
Okay.
one. So and I played all the other Silent Hills. I've always been a fan of Silent Hill, but also all of their games have always been like a 6 or 7 for me, outside of 2, which I did give like an 8.
It's a
or
weird
8.5.
series.
Yeah. But I do like the direction they're going. But I have a feeling, unfortunately, just like every Silent Hill, it's going to be like a 7 or 7.5. But I am more interested to play than all of these, just because I think the character I'm going to really like.
It's a lower budget too. I think it's a $50 game. I don't think it's
Yes, it's $50, which
60.
Konami is, for all their shit, and they have a lot of shit that they have to make up for. They are definitely making strides with their series lately. Metal Gear, they're putting back on the map, or they're trying. Silent Hill, I think they've done a wonderful job of making it interesting again, and the sales are showing. The fucking Silent Hill F sold like 3 million. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Outside of Resident Evil, if you guys don't know, horror games don't usually sell that well.
They don't.
Like
Resident Evil's probably the best.
Yeah, like Dead by Daylight stuff. Yeah, but that's for multiplayer. But most games don't sell like this is selling, and to see that makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like in retrospect, Dead Space the remake only sold like 1 million, which is
really
it's
like an incredible game.
Yeah, so I'm so glad to see that is doing well, and I'm hoping it's great. So where do you think? Did you play Silent?
I bought the 2 remake.
That's right,
a few years ago on Steam.
Yeah,
I've not played it.
I gotta add you to my family so I can just play all these fucking games that you've never even started.
It's one of those horror series that I've never been like too interested in.
Yeah.
It's intriguing for sure, like especially 2. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people regard 2 as
the best,
arguably one of the best games ever created, and one of the best horror games ever created.
Yeah, story's excellent.
Yeah, so I would definitely like to go and play that one. And F seemed interesting. And I mean, a 7 still sounds fine. It sounds like a game I'd pick up for $20 maybe.
Yeah, it's a good time. The atmosphere is great. It's just the combat's very Souls-like, and I don't know if that works for
Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard with 2 they were kind of starting to go a little bit that direction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But with this one it's first person,
yes.
which is weird.
Which is very different.
Is it the first Silent Hill first person?
First, but I mean, I loved it in Resident Evil, so I'm all open for like a switch of.
Yeah, I played 7 this year, Resident Evil 7. Mm-hmm. That game was great. It was maybe the combat in the game was
Control.
I just finished the first Control.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I did not like it.
I finished it last year. I didn't like it either.
That is one of the most disappointing games I've ever played because of how praised it was by so many people. And on paper, like I said, that game was great for me. And then I started that game, I think, 3 times, and I fell off of it. And I was like, okay, maybe if I stick with it more, I'll enjoy it more, because usually that's how it is with some games for me. I played at the wrong time, maybe my mood's not right, whatever. By the time I was about 5 hours into the game, I'm like, yo, this game is fucking boring. It is one of the most boring fucking games I've played in recent memory, because everything about it is just so boring. For lack of better words. So when I saw this was announced, I didn't really have much interest in it. I'm just like, oh, a sequel to like a game that was like, But when they showed that footage
Uh-huh.
and the combat and everything, and then like the world design and the bosses, I'm like, yo, this looks actually pretty fucking cool.
Where would you put it then?
And now for the more I've been seeing it, I'm
Something's
just like,
coming.
I really want to play this, and I'm really excited for it. I mean, for context, the first Control's a fucking 5 for me. I would be surprised if I think this is less than an 8. So I will put it,
An
Mid
and I am excited for it.
or high 8?
I'll put it ahead of,
Castlevania.
I would say even ahead of Beast of Reincarnation.
All right. So these are like the two. Hopefully, you're really
Yeah,
banking on.
those I'm really hoping are great
Yeah.
games. Because I would be really disappointed if I feel exactly the same way about that one as I did about the first Control.
Yeah, so I gave Control a little higher than you, but it's pretty much the same issues I had. Very boring, and I don't like the environments at all. This one
Game has a lot
obviously,
of problems.
yeah, it does.
We should make a Control rant video.
This game sucks. This game's woke. No, I'm just kidding. So the second one, definitely combat wise, I was more intrigued. I'm a more hand to hand or
Me too.
weapon like
Way
melee.
more melee
Yeah,
than third-person shooter.
so that caught my interest, and also I think the idea sounds really cool, like in a city. So already you got the two major problems I had with the last game.
And Dylan seems like a better character.
Yeah, Dylan seemed really interesting.
I mean, his scenes in the first game were like the most intriguing to
yeah,
me.
because
When
like
he's,
what the fuck's
when
happening?
he's possessed and
Yeah.
you're talking to him and everything.
Yeah, so I'm excited but very cautious.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got to be honest, like if I'm gonna be honest, I have a feeling this game's gonna land at a 7 for me, which kind of sucks, but it would also be a lot better than the first, so it's not the worst thing.
Quite a bit better.
It's just like Remedy's games outside of Max Payne 1 and 2, and of course those have probably aged by now, but like those were very big staples of my childhood. I played 2 with my dad, which is unbelievable to think
you told
about.
me.
But everything after that has always just been okay, or good. Like Quantum Break was okay or decent. Alan Wake was okay. Control was okay. Alan Wake 2, I think it's a better game, but I also got bored of it. And I have a feeling Control is just going to hit that same like 7 where it's like, it's good. I get why people like it, but I don't love it. But I'm hoping it's the best good. Like, it's
Yeah.
the best good.
Like high 7 or something.
Yeah, so I think for me, I'm going to put it in front of these only because I think it's going to land like between a 7 and 7.5. But I think I'm going to still have problems with it. I think it's going to be like weird puzzles I'm not going to love. I think some of the controls are going to be iffy. Like, that's what I get from the trailer. But I would love to be wrong, and it's an 8 or 9. Like, that's the game I'm hoping.
Yeah, I hope it's an 8 for me. I'll be fine if it's a 7.
Yeah, well, because you fucking hate it first. So if it's a 7, that's like a nice upgrade.
Well, to be fair, I don't hate the first game.
Don't hate it, but it's like,
But
it's one of the most
it's a
disappointing.
5. A 5 for me.
Yeah.
It's fucking mediocre as
Yeah.
hell. Because at its best, it's mediocre, and at its worst, yeah, I guess it is horrible.
Yeah. It's not Alien Colonial Marine, but it's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not. Broken.
It's not bad, it's
It's
just
not
bad.
broken. It's design issues.
Yeah.
Like there's things in that game that the way that game's designed, I'm just like,
Not great.
like I probably said to myself 3 times playing that game, like, yo, who fucking tested this
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
I want to talk to the testers.
And it's like 5 years later, so you think they'd fix all the fucking, or
Yeah.
6 years later.
And I thought about going back and playing the DLC, and I saw it was like 8 hours. I'm like,
said
I'm not
that.
fucking doing this.
It's okay. The first fucking 10 hours was the worst. Okay. This game, I looked it up
Realm
after.
Wars. I played the demo for this recently.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say. Something.
I don't think this game looks good.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't
I
think
mean,
it looks good at
you
all?
played the demo, so you probably. I think this looks like fucking Dishonored, but now.
It has a similar art style in the way the animations
Yeah.
work. Yes, I understand why you would say that.
And I don't like Dishonored.
I don't like Dishonored either.
Dishonored too. It's a bad game. I tried to beat it, but I didn't but
I'm not a
can't
big
say
fan of
that.
Dishonored.
Okay, good.
Why?
Because people love Dishonored.
I
No,
think Dishonored's overrated.
yeah,
There,
very
I said it.
overrated. I think
Very
the first
overrated.
one's okay, and the second.
The first
sucks.
one's okay. The second one I found
Yeah.
boring.
So this game looks like kind of poo-poo shit. I think I'm gonna put it 5 and below.
Jesus Christ! Really?
Yeah, I think it looks terrible. Okay, but
You think it looks
I think it
terrible?
looks terrible. I think it's probably the worst game on this list for me.
Well, it's funny you say that because I played the demo and I actually
liked
enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
It's got great art design.
I
It
think
actually does.
It's
Like some of
ugly.
the creature designs in that game are fucking horrific. There's a fucking dude in that game that literally like you come up to him and you see him and he's just standing there like head crooked over, and all of a sudden he fucking like bends back and then like his fucking head opens up to like a jaw fangs, like some Resident Evil shit. He turns into like a dog and he's running on his legs and his arms on like all fours. Fucking terrifying shit. When I first saw it in the demo, I'm like, yo, what is this game? Because you literally start, you basically are a soldier who's been like revived in almost like this hellscape, almost like, you know, like hell and darkness kind of thing. And you're basically thrown into like this like hellscape where you just have all of these like weirdly creepy designed enemy types. Some of them are a little basic, but some of them had me like, yo, what the fuck? So I was really surprised at like just how gruesome it could actually get.
Yeah.
The combat, like the finishers and everything seemed a little bit repetitive. It was a demo that I played.
Yeah.
I think it was an alpha. But I am interested in it. I didn't immediately want to pre-order it after playing the demo.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy what I played.
Okay.
And I want to see where reviews land. If it lands in 7s, I'll wait for
Sale.
Yeah, probably a sale. But I will say it's been on my radar for a while. I was a little skeptical of it. I played the demo. I enjoyed it. It's definitely not without issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one will probably land at like a maybe around the 7 for me.
Behind Elliot or ahead of Elliot.
But,
Poor Elliot. He's like, I'm standing here. Why don't we just
I'm
put
actually-
Elliot at 6 so that way he's not.
I'm actually more excited for this one than Silent Hill.
Oh,
So I would
okay.
say it's probably ahead of Silent Hill. for me.
High 70.
Yeah.
This is
this?
Tales of
Terra-
Eternia. I think that's how you say it. It's a remake of a very old game. And the reason I'm excited for this is because I don't think I played this one. And if I did, it was a very long time ago. So I'm really excited because a lot of these Tales games I played, especially since PS2 on and GameCube, and to play a game that I didn't play, and it being like this 2D feel with 3D like characters is really cool. And it's a remake, so they're adding stuff like quicker movements and speed up, XP bonuses, things like that make an older game easier to get into. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I think realistically, like almost every Tales game to me is a great game. So probably being an 8 for me, but probably low 8. Just because it's older and stuff. But if it goes into 7, that wouldn't be the worst thing. It might just be a little bit outdated for me. Anything lower than that would be pretty sad. I don't think you've seen a gameplay clip.
What?
I don't think you've seen a gameplay clip of this, have you?
No.
No. Okay. So
I was dissociating. Sorry.
Okay. So this would be a 5 and below for you.
Yeah, it was like 3. No.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna be
old.
honest with you. What kind of game is it?
It's an RPG.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, action RPG. I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah, I'd put it in 6.
Yeah.
Sure. Behind Dynasty Warriors. I don't know shit about it.
Easiest one.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. So.
So this one's an interesting one because I am a huge fan of Hellraiser the movie, the first one, not the rest. Well, the remake was okay, but or reboot.
You said this looked great. I haven't seen any footage of
Yeah, it does look really good. The graphics look great. It's very horror R, like sexy and blood, gore. It's all in there. And I love
I like
sexy
that stuff.
But
Ooh. Ew.
I just have this feeling it's gonna be just good. I think it's gonna be a new studio.
Yeah.
It's a franchise game.
Franchise games are always
Yeah, I would love it to be an 8. I don't think it'll be higher than 8. But I just have this feeling it's gonna be like a good time. But I could have waited. It's a $40 game. It's budget.
Oh yeah, so it's low budget.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is I don't think graphically it looks great. I think it's gonna be low budget in the sense it's gonna be like 6 hours. I just have that feeling.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a good time. I think Hellraiser fans will enjoy it, like myself. So I'm gonna go in a 7. I'm gonna put very low 7, like probably right above Sword Art Online's game, only because I feel like it has a chance to be lower. But I'm hoping not. So I'm hoping it's a 7.
Here's hoping it's lower.
Where would you put it?
Okay. I don't know much about Hellraiser as a franchise.
Yeah.
When you were talking to me about it, it sounded interesting a couple weeks ago. But I don't know. I haven't seen any footage of this game, so I don't even know what it plays
Nothing,
like.
huh?
Is it
It's
first
very
person?
first
Is it...
person. It kind of reminds me of Condemned, um,
Oh,
which
okay.
I love Condemned, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as Condemned.
Yeah. What is the other one?
Which one?
The one last one. I was wondering.
Oh, that's
should I make that my 5 or should I make
that's
this my
Dragon
5?
Quest Monsters,
Oh.
which I've always liked.
Yeah. With this one, I don't know. I mean,
Want to be a 5?
probably.
You're not
It'd
not a
probably
huge
be,
horror either.
I just discovered this year. I love Resident Evil.
That's true. You're starting to get into horror,
Yeah.
but
Starting to, and I've always loved the Dead Space games.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah. I think it depends on the franchise.
yeah, that's
You
it.
know, I'm probably not as into it as you are, but yeah, with this, I don't know. I'd say like
5.
you know,
Okay. Poor
should I switch these? I don't know shit about this one.
Yeah, let's put them up. Let's put them both there for you. I don't think these games.
We should have a DNF or does not qualify list, like not interested. Or
I think these games are just not going to be like your style, which is fine. I just think that's the style. Okay.
They belong with Control.
Gears of War E-Day.
This looks great.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I like the footage that they showed
Yeah.
recently. It seems like they're changing a lot with the combat in terms of like being able to climb up shit and jump across
Yeah.
gaps. Like you definitely seem more mobile, which is nice. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, Gears combat has always been pretty great, but like
It's very standard.
not
third
yeah,
person.
very static. Like not a lot of like movement or anything like that. This definitely seems like they're taking more liberties with the movement.
I think they have to after Space Marine 2. Like,
Yeah.
To me, that's the evolution of third-person shooters. Like that,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
thought was really good.
Yeah, and I like the new changes with the cover system. How you can get like really fucking low now,
Yeah, yeah.
and like kind of like shimmy like
Yeah.
on your back. That was really cool to see. So I like the changes that they're making with this. I'm gonna be that person and say that I'm disappointed it's not coming to PS5. I was really hoping it would.
Little bitch.
Well, I wanted to get it physically. I thought that would be a fun one to have on PS5 physically.
Physical.
Yeah.
Wanna get physical. So what do you think? 8 or 7?
I think this one will be at least an 8. It's Gears of War. I don't feel like Gears of War has really ever gotten worse. We're not talking about Judgment.
I was about to say, don't you dare.
Judgment doesn't count.
Okay.
But Gears 2 was better than 1, and Gears 3 in a lot of ways was better than 2.
Yeah, Gears 3 is my favorite.
So I feel like it's a series that's always gotten better over time.
Yeah.
Gears 4 was good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I fucking hated the last 30 minutes. There's a section in that game where you have to fight a shit ton of locusts.
Yeah.
And
Just hate
I,
it.
as someone who, considers himself pretty good at third-person
Yeah.
shooters, I was the most frustrated I've ever been stuck on a third-person shooter section, like, in years.
I don't remember that section.
Gina and I died so many fucking times. It was so frustrating. And this was on normal. This wasn't even hard or anything.
Just like fucking.
So that really brought down the score of 4 for me because I feel like that was terribly designed.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed 5 a lot more. I liked Kate as a character.
Yeah, I
Obviously
like
it's-
5 more too. Yeah.
And obviously, this isn't a continuation of that. I'm actually more interested in this because
Yeah.
this is a prequel to 1 with Marcus and Dom.
We got
and the
Dom
Sith
back,
Squad.
baby, Dommy.
Yeah, so I like it for that. And the combat changes that they've made so far seem pretty interesting. So I don't see this being any less than 8 for me because it's Gears of War after all. But I'm probably going to wait for reviews. But yeah, for this, no, I'd probably put this ahead of Castlevania.
But behind Beast.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That seems good.
For me, I kind of have the same opinion as you. I think Gears of War 2 is better than 1. I think 3 is better than 2. 4 was okay. It was a fun, good time. And 5 I felt was better, but also just a good time.
Yep.
And I honestly think that's where E-Day is going to go, is a good time. I don't think it's going to be amazing. Gears of War's never been amazing. I'll just say that. I don't think any are like a 10 out of 10 or even a 9. Like,
But you didn't. I thought you said
I'd say Gears
2
of War
and 3 were like 9s. for you.
Gears of War 3 probably 8.5. Like that was a really good.
Because you enjoyed 2 a lot more than 1.
Yeah, well, 1 I think is a 6. And I'll go on record. I think that game fucking is ugly as shit. It's the grayest of gray fucking.
It's
games.
a very mundane art
Yeah.
design.
It's just boring. Whereas 2 and 3 just better. Yeah, E-Day I feel like it's gonna go into 7s. I will be honest. It's probably like the least interested I am of most of these games, like to play, but I still want to try. But it's just like it's not a game that's registering high on my like. I gotta buy this right away.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many games coming out this year. I've already pre a lot of games. I
Yeah.
just don't know if it'll
Yeah.
fit.
This is
for
this
me.
is not. I can't believe I fucking forgot Halo. I didn't play Halo.
I told you to add it, and you didn't.
No, you told me to add Mortal Shell.
I told you to add Halo too. I said no Halo and Mortal Shell 2.
I put Halo on here. Oh fuck!
I thought you did add it, yeah, too.
I added Mortal Shell.
Add it right now. Click here to add images.
No, I gotta download. Well, anyway, Halo. I probably put a 9. I mean, it's a remake of
Really,
the
a
first
9?
game, which I love. The first
Yeah.
game's campaign. So
That's true. And I've heard they've made some changes,
they made some changes and they added third person, which actually looks pretty fun.
which is pretty cool.
And they added 3 new missions in the beginning. A prequel.
Where would you put it there?
I put a 9. I put
But
a
like where?
low 9.
Like
only
behind Onimusha?
yeah, because like I
It's
just
still-
played it
it's
like
Halo
last year.
1.
Yeah.
We know what Halo
Yeah,
was.
so it's like my least interested, but also like safest bet. Like, how can they fuck up Halo's campaign? Like, it's almost impossible, but they might do it because it's 3-4.
I'm excited. I'm going to be playing it on PS5.
Final Fantasy Resident. How you say this word?
Resonance.
There we go.
Resonance.
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 I am so excited for this game. It's a
It
little.
looks fantastic.
It looks so good.
It
Like
does.
graphically, the combat looks super fun for turn based. You have like bring in Cloud as his spirit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, like do that. All of them. Bring every single character from all the games.
Yeah, it's the first original like Final Fantasy story in this design.
Yeah, the 2.5.
Very
HD.
long time, right?
Yeah, it's the first turn-based Final Fantasy since
Turn-based, yeah.
Final Fantasy 10.
That's nothing. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I'm excited.
well,
for
no,
it.
I guess 13. Yeah, sorry, 13 was turn-based, but
I think it sounds great.
yeah, it looks good. It's a budget game, $50, and the thing that's
But
selling
you are
me.
skeptical. Like, I think you said it a little bit.
No, I'm not skeptical at all. I think
I thought you said you wanted to read your reviews when you sent me your list.
Oh, I just was like, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it right at launch.
Oh.
Like if it's 8s and 9s, it's a buy day one. And also, I mean, it's the team that did Octopath, which I've told you about. Like that game blew me the fuck away.
I still need to play it.
The first game, like yes, it has some problems with the story because they're all disconnected, but graphically, design wise, combat, all of it like top tier. Like this is some of the best turn based I played. It's like 8.5, which sounds low, I guess, in a way, to how much praise I'm giving it, but it really is. The story's very disconnected. Where I hear they fixed that in 2 and 0, but it's the same team. This team is killing it with these 2.5 HD things. So this is.
I think that was a great evolution of the 2D RPG genre.
Yes.
Just going 2.5,
Yeah.
adding beautiful like handcrafted 3D
Yeah,
environments.
I love
That was a good idea.
the fucking people on like Twitter and shit are like, let's be honest and let's talk for real. We don't like this design. I'm like, who's we?
Yeah.
Who's we? Because it ain't me. Fuck you. This shit's fire. So this is a 9. Oh, no,
That's Phantom Blade.
Phantom Blade, you stay there. That's a 9. I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm
gonna
excited for
be.
this one.
I think it's gonna be my surprise hit of the year. Like in terms of like
Yeah.
a lower budget game, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I would say the same for me. I'm super excited for this one.
It's like a good Portal game.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like the perfect Portal game.
That's why I'm excited for it. But yeah, I'm super hyped for this one. I saw that trailer. I was
Right?
like, yo,
It
this
looks
fucking
great.
awesome. Like the visual effects,
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Art design, like everything about it looks fantastic. So
Brand new story.
Brand new story.
I love that they're taking like these gotcha games and mobile
Yeah.
games that didn't work. They're like, let's take the assets, but let's make a real game. Because like Genshin, if they made a single player Genshin game with a story and like actual like fucking, it could be great. Genshin's a high produced game and looks great.
yeah,
visually, if
saved a lot
they-
of money.
Yeah, and I'm just like, fuck, man. I want to take these gotcha shits and make a real game, like, because they have so much money in them.
No, absolutely.
you know,
Yeah, I'm really psyched for this one. I have high expectations for it because obviously it's attached to a legendary franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much bigger than Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
Yeah, this is your surprise.
I have so many games in
I know.
8.
It's,
I have a lot in 8. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say that this would be a 9 out of 10. For
yeah,
me,
I think it's gonna be a surprise hit of the year in terms of like a smaller game.
yeah, behind Black Flag and Halo.
Yeah.
But because I'm a little bit
Halo.
skeptical, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm super excited for it.
yeah. I think it's just, I don't have this feeling. Okay, so Phantom Blade Zero. I think you're more excited about this game than me, but I think this looks pretty cool.
I'd like to point out too, surprisingly, you have more games out of 9 out of 10 than I do, but I have more games in 8 out of 10 than you do, and you have more
Oh shit,
sevens.
yeah.
Usually, you're more critical than I am, but there's a lot more you're excited for in
I
this.
mean, let's be honest. Like this year is the second half of the year. We have some big games, but
Yep,
also a lot of like Japanese anime, which is
which is a lot
my
of your
shit.
genre. Yeah.
So I think that's why, and also I think there's more surprises for me that might like really creep up. But we're not done yet. We got two that I think might be there. But so Zero Blade, Phantom Blade, Zero, right? Is that what it's called?
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks good. I think my big thing with it is just I don't want to sound racist. I'm gonna sound racist. Like all these fucking Wulong
Sound racist for you two. Go ahead.
Wulong and Zero Blade and Wong Kong and
Zero Blade.
Phantom Blade Zero and like all these games they look. I know you said no, they don't, but they do. They all have the same like hyper realistic but anime model.
Oh, we agreed on that.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just saying I don't think all of them look exactly the same.
Not exactly.
Different art styles
I'm being
and everything.
yeah, I'm being ridiculous. Like people say, like
But
these
definitely hyper realistic.
yeah,
They're
hyper
they're all
realistic,
going for that.
hyper realistic anime style where like people are like clown on like anime games looking the same like they're saying like Xenoblade looks the same as like Fire Emblem like but they
Sometimes
don't
I do get
like
some of them confused.
they have like the anime feel so yes they all look the same but they're
Yeah.
different but that I also
Different art
like the
designs, yeah.
genre so for this genre I'm a little bit more critical but they just all look the fucking same like this like literally this Stella Blade Wukong like all of them have that same feel
I think this looks way better than both those games.
which is surprising because the people will disagree they love Stella.
I think this and this is not a Souls like.
No, I mean,
It's an action
yeah,
adventure game.
I just mean the design, but I am excited because I'm always a fan of action games. And if they're good, I'm not gonna like. I still have not played Stellar Blade, but the day I do play Stellar Blade, I know I went on a rant 2 years ago, but the day I do play Stellar Blade, if I like it, I'm gonna say I like it. I don't give a fuck. I know it's not a 10 out of 10 like some of these crazy people think, but I have a feeling I'm still going to enjoy it quite a bit.
I think so. I agree.
Yeah, and I think this will probably be like a mid 7 for me, but possibly an 8 because that's what it looks like. Very high octane action with some really fucking nasty finishers from the trailer. So I think that's what sold me.
The
but
combat looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking dance.
yeah, and that's what I like, but I think the story's going to suck balls, and that's a big thing.
Yeah, that is a concern
Yeah.
for me as well.
That's always like my thing with these games. Like, and so where would I rate it?
It's the curse of Korean games. Fantastic combat, but
Yeah.
then the story's just like.
But
"Yo,
you know
what?
what?
The fuck is this?
Berserker's story was pretty interesting.
That's
It
true.
got really good by the end, and then
Yeah.
of course I just ended, and I'm like, well, we're not gonna have a sequel now. So I think I'm gonna put this like
Oh, it doesn't set up a sequel.
it does, but they shut down the company.
Really?
They closed down. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a shame.
I just assume everybody's gonna close down eventually. Some faster than others.
It's all
So
new physical game.
I'm gonna put this in front of Control because I have a feeling the combat's gonna be really good, but I think the story's gonna let me down.
Really, behind Silent Hill.
Yeah, because Silent Hills, I'm more intrigued of like if they can make me go to an 8. Like I have a feeling this Silent Hill might be the one. Whereas this, I think I'm almost sure this is gonna be like a 7.5. But fuck if I'm wrong, that's great. I'll be happy. Where do you? I think this is an 8
Where do you think I'm gonna put this?
I think this would be like right ahead of E Day.
Right ahead of E-Day?
Yeah, because you love samurai shit and you love hot like nasty kills.
Fucking say samurai shit. This is a Chinese game, bro. What the fuck?
What is not fucking samurai in China?
No.
What are they called?
There's no samurai in China.
Sword warriors.
Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do not believe there are samurai in China.
So what are they then? Sword warriors, ninja assassins,
Um,
China assassin.
there is a
China.
name for like Chinese warriors. Oh god,
China.
it's pronounced China.
The COVID. Okay, I'm done. All right, go. Before we get
It's
taken
fucked
down.
up. You think I'll put this in front of Gears of War?
I think you would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd be more excited to try this than Gears of War. I think this is more speaking to you.
Well, why don't you go to put it there and I'll tell you if you're warm,
If I'm warm,
cold.
I'm cold.
Yeah. Way colder. Warmer. Warmer. One down one.
Wow, high, huh?
I think this is one of the
best looking Korean game.
most interesting. Well, no, it is a Chinese studio.
Oh, it is Chinese.
Yeah. I think this is one of the most intriguing action adventure games I've seen in years.
Really? This isn't the one where we saw recently, right? The cinematic one. That new one coming out. It has looked like a war with the sword battle.
With the chicken?
No, the
That
one
one did look cool.
Remember, I like sent you a message. I'm like, yo, this game. And you're like, yo, that's a different game. It was like very cinematic, like Uncharted.
Oh, Blood Message,
dude.
Blood Message. That game looks.
That is like high on my that could potentially be like Uncharted 2 level. Like I was like shocked at how good the combat looked at. I was like, I need this like tomorrow.
I think it's gonna be like an Uncharted 2 Last of Us type of game.
Looks so
the
fucking
combat
good.
Looks incredible.
And in cinematic wise,
everything.
yeah. And people that played it said it's still cinematic when playing. I'm like, no fucking way. Like how we hear.
I gotta give it to Chinese studios.
Oh yeah,
like they have been. They've been putting out a lot more games that have hit in the East for years, and because of their
the money
their new success in the West, they've started investing a lot more money into games.
Well, they did Wukong, right?
Yeah.
Did you see how much Wukong sold this year?
Yeah, it sold like 15 million copies or something crazy.
30 million.
That's fucking
That's
insane.
insane.
Yeah.
That's almost near Elden Ring.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That game is super popular. People love that game. It landed a lot with the Woke Warriors.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, they were like, because of their comments.
Yeah, but I think it more landed with China. Like I mean, China. That's representing their culture and what they like.
Yeah,
and it's a big hit for them.
No, yeah, because that story.
People live in China.
That story in China is really popular about the Monkey King. I still would like to go out and play it eventually, but like I told you, like when I played it, I'm like, yeah, this seems good, but like people fucking go ape shit for that game.
Yeah, it's like Far Cry 5. Like a lot of people relate to the antagonist,
and the sequel seems interesting. Yeah, no
that's why America loves it. No, just fine.
And the sequel seems interesting.
Yeah,
but anyways, for Phantom Blade Zero, I mean, I remember when they showed this off. I think at a PS Direct, and I was like, yo, what is this? Yeah. Like this looks so interesting. Yeah. And the more they started to show, the more intrigued I became. I mean, when you're watching the combat like in action and gameplay, it looks like almost like a cinematic cutscene.
Yeah, like, it does look high quality. Yeah,
the combat just looks so polished and butter smooth and well put together and well thought out. And I mean, obviously it looks pretty too. It just looks so fucking badass. I'm so psyched for it. But I think one of the reasons I'm most excited for it is I was watching Luke Stevens the other day. It's one of the YouTubers I watch. He was saying he was
not as good as me.
No one could be as good. He was talking to the developers of this whenever he went to Summer Games Fest, and he was telling them like, yeah, this is great. I've been watching all the trailers that you guys have put out, and like, all this looks fantastic, and I'm just really excited for it. And he said they literally told him, they're like, oh yeah, everything we've shown so far is just side content.
Wow.
Like all the fucking bosses that they've shown, and all of like, the combat, all of that is side content.
So you think this could be like that?
Which is insane.
What was the game? Well, I would say Berserker got pretty good acclaim, but not as high as
Berserker. Yeah, I think it probably didn't land. I think it didn't probably get as much attention as it should. Yeah, but it still is a great game.
Yeah, I love
one I need to go back to, but with this, I think it's going to land with that Wukong crowd.
Oh yeah,
and I think this is something I will enjoy a lot more than Wukong.
Yeah, you seemed to like it, but you didn't love Wukong. You said it was like good.
It was good, but I also played it when it came out. I bought it at launch, and it had a lot of performance issues on PC. Yeah, so I think playing it on PS5 would be a better way to go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
this is probably the most excited I've ever been for a Chinese game.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. I have really high expectations for it. I think it'll land potentially somewhere around the 8.
Yeah.
I want it to be a 9.
Yeah.
But I think it'll probably land somewhere around the 8. I just don't want to put it in 8. And also too, I do think it will.
It could be a 9.
It has that potential to be as good as like a Wolverine.
Yeah, I think we got. For you, like, that one being a 9 is like me hoping Zero Company's a 9. Like, it has all the ingredients.
Yep.
But will it hit it?
It has all the ingredients to be, potentially,
I think,
one of the best action games in recent memory.
Yeah.
My question is, can they execute
Can they do it?
and it
Yeah.
will be polished?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
It's like it was come out, it was a little glitchy. That fucking ruins it for me. Like if it's
Yeah.
heavy glitches,
Especially when you're going for like very
Yeah.
like crafted animation
Yeah.
work, like combat,
Yeah.
you need to make sure it looks clean.
I could
everything they've shown, it does look like
yeah,
that.
and I could take a little bit. Like James Bond had a couple of times where I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
it
a
looks
few
silly,
in there.
but the majority of it smooth,
Yeah.
and that's what I need. Okay, so Dragon Quest Monsters. I forgot the subtitle for this. This is a series that I grew up with, so it's always a little special to me. I don't know if you grew up with Dragon Quest Monsters. Came out like right as Pokemon Red and Blue came out, and
Is it similar gameplay to Pokemon?
yeah, very similar.
I feel like I've heard of it.
Yeah, you used to
Is
collect
this a remake?
monsters. No, it's a brand new game in the franchise. These are
Oh,
never
okay.
huge. They always sell. It's kind of weird. Like they were really similar to Pokemon, but they had a really cool thing where you would get two monsters and they would breed, and you get an egg and a totally different monster. That was before Pokemon started doing that type of shit,
That's
and
cool.
it was really fun. And that was in Game Boy Color. And then I've always liked the series. And then they went like 3DS went like Dragon Quest Monster Joker, where it tried to be more like original Dragon Quest, like too much story. I was like, no, I played Dragon Quest Monster, collect shit, and have a fun time. And then they released a Switch game 2 years ago, which I only played a little, but I enjoyed it. This one looks like they're trying to bring a little bit more story. They have a character from Dragon Quest V, which automatically sparked my interest. My favorite Dragon Quest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. But this one looks really whimsical and fun. Has two main leads. They're both women, and they're both like woohoo. And it has Akira's art, which is always going to be special to me. Like it's just his art is so. I mean, I'm sure someone else drew this art and everything, but it's just that vibe that will always be some of my favorite art of all time. So where I think it'll land is just like every other Dragon Quest monster, which is a 7. But I think it'll be like right in front of Elliot, where I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna have a good time and say that's a good time. If you can get it for $30, pick it up. And that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. I know you never really play, so
Yeah, I don't know really. I feel like I've heard of this series before, yeah, but I've never played any of them.
You know the slime monster, the little slime, the
Yeah.
little blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting though. Like maybe I'd be interested to give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a very like laid back game. Like you can just sit back and play these. Like there's not much story.
It's a cozy game.
Yeah, very cozy, and I love the.
I'm into those.
Yeah, the art design is just so fucking good.
Yeah. No, I love Akira's art
Yeah.
design. Amy told me the other day she doesn't like Dragon Ball Z's design. I was like,
What the fuck?
How dare you insult
Yeah,
Akira?
that's insulting. Insulting, and she likes Juju. How dare she? No, I'm just fucking. So yeah, I put in a 7, but I feel like you put it a 7.
Yeah, I would say a 7. I'm definitely interested in trying it. I'll put it ahead of
Elliot.
Echoes.
Echoes. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
All right. So now we
Yeah.
got our 2 final games. Mortal
Yes.
Shell. So Mortal Shell, you played the beta.
I did.
I have
That
not.
just came out recently.
But even without playing the beta, just like looking at it, first off, what an upgrade from the first game.
Sucks.
It's
It's really boring. I did not like that game
Nah,
at
it
all.
sucked. It was really bad. I remember when you're like, let's try it. It was on Game Pass. I was like, yeah, let me download it. Like 15 minutes. And I'm
I was
like, dude, this
game's
is
fucking
dog shit.
boring.
It was boring. The controls are horrible. It's so low budget.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It was rough.
I don't know if they made a bunch of money. This is the same developer, I assume.
Yeah, same developer.
So I don't know if they're like, we made a bunch of money on these people who bought this game, and now we're gonna make a good game. But it looks so much better. And I've been getting more into Souls-like games.
You have?
And,
Which makes me happy.
From what you told me about the beta, originally I was thinking maybe it's gonna land in the 7, but now I'm thinking more of an 8. Just because you said it was good, and you're a pretty harsh critic with Souls games.
I am.
Because you have this high standard
for
like,
ones that are not from soft,
Yeah,
I
they have
demand
to
a
be
lot
good.
of them, yeah.
And for you to tell me it's good, I'm like, oh shit. So I think I'm gonna go with low 8s, but I think it's gonna be a nice surprise
Yeah.
for me when I get to it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. I was already super excited for it when they showed that reveal trailer of all the fucking
Yeah.
post attacks and everything you're doing, which are brutal as hell.
Yeah, yes, that I did like the way that like your finishers and shit. Yeah,
they
cool.
looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And they still look great in the beta. My only issue is I think, like I told you, it had some trouble with enemy tracking. So it'd be a situation where you're like grabbing one by the tail and then throwing it, but like his arms over here and then like the tail's over here.
That's fixable though.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was also a beta.
Yeah.
You know, like, and they still have a little bit more. They haven't even announced a date yet, so I won't be surprised if they even potentially push it to early 2027.
Yeah.
Which honestly at this point I'm fine
Yeah,
with. Like
I'm good.
polish
Or
it,
late December. That would be a great
Yeah.
like Christmas game.
yeah,
Yeah.
like polish it. Get it right. Like, so I don't care if it doesn't come out this year. I've already pre-ordered it, but yeah, I'm super hyped for this one, especially after playing the beta. Like every complaint I had with the first game,
It's fixed.
yeah, it's fixed here.
That's
It's
wonderful.
got a more interesting story. It's got a much more engaging world design. The enemies are like, some of them are really fucking cool looking.
Yeah, they did look cool. That's what kind of I was like, what is this
Yeah.
game before they show what it was? It's like this looks good.
The combat is drastically better.
Yeah.
It feels better. But yeah, I'm really hyped for this one after playing that beta, even with it having issues.
Yeah.
The boss fights are great. But the main thing, yeah, is the combat. It just feels so much better. And I like the concept of having like different shells that you're finding.
Yeah, that is a cool concept from even the first game, but
Yeah.
it just didn't work.
And some of them are like really cool design. But yeah, I'm super hyped for this one. Really
9?
excited. Yeah, I think I kind of want to put this in 9 just
Yeah.
because
Might hit all the things you like.
I feel like, yeah, it's going to be a better version of what I played,
Yeah.
hopefully when it's polished, but I mean, the safe place would be to put an 8. I have so many things in 8
I
though.
know.
And,
I think for what
and
you
I'm
told
really
me-
excited for this
Yeah,
one.
you told me it was really good, and I'm like,
is.
shit.
It's probably the most excited I've been for a Souls game since Elden Ring.
Okay.
So I'd probably say, yeah,
Good.
this goes a 9, probably ahead of
Final Fantasy. Because you got to actually play it, so you know.
no, it's actually going ahead of Black Flag.
Really? Well, yeah, because again, new experience does add a lot.
New
of
experience adds a lot of weight for
Yeah.
me. So, and I was pleasantly surprised from the beta because I had some skepticism, but I
Yeah.
was kind of put to bed.
Yeah, the only other thing you told me that you hope they put in vibration, right? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and that is a problem I have with Lords of the Fallen. Like whenever you're attacking, there's like no
vibration.
feedback,
Yeah,
which
see, I
just
don't
feels
like
kind of weird. They actually added it in Lords of the Fallen when I tried it the other day.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
hope that they add it in this because I think it's weird that you're only getting vibration feedback on enemy attacks. I think that feels strange.
Yeah, because you don't like the whole point of like hitting it.
You want to feel
crunch.
impact,
Yeah.
Whereas in this, it feels like you don't
It's
hit
like,
air.
just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
That's why I feel like vibration feedback is so important,
Yeah.
especially in games like this. But yeah, so I hope they add a little bit of changes to it. But I'm really excited for that one, and I really hope it lands.
All right, so we're on the final one. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay. So, Grand
Theft Auto 6.
So it's actually coming out, which is crazy.
Yesterday,
Yeah,
they released the box. It is the only game that you can release a box art reveal trailer for, and people go ape shit.
I mean, the biggest thing is like at first I was like, why is he sending me this? But then they said pre-orders. I was like, okay, so this makes sense. Why? Because I'm like, of course.
I was just sitting. You was just, here's the box.
Well, because I was like, the fucking box art looks like every other Grand Theft Auto, but then they were like pre-orders. I'm like, okay, that is a good way to do it. Like get people excited. So, Grand Theft Auto. No, I mean, God, ever since I got a PS2, I've been playing these games. So,
since GTA 3.
Yeah, I distinctly remember playing GTA 3 with my friend and us just putting on all the cheats because that was the big thing then.
That was always a fun part.
Yeah, just running around blowing shit up. And Grand Theft Auto Vice City was never my thing, but huge fan of San Andreas. San Andreas was a game I remember coming home, putting it on, and just that music, the '90s rap, which I was a huge fan of then. I still am, but like it was just everything worked. Like the aesthetic, the music, the gameplay then was legendary and different, and always loved it. And then Grand Theft Auto 4 came. And Grand Theft Auto 4
you liked it more when you replayed it recently, right?
I replayed 5 recently.
I thought you replayed 4 recently.
No, 4 I refuse. And I'll tell you why. Because 4 did everything I fucking hate. And I hate people who say modern gaming. Obviously it's not modern gaming now, but it does the things when I say modern gaming, I mean literally now, not the fucking word people use for woke or whatever now. But it does everything, slower movements, more weight to everything. The cars feel like shit. Like I don't want to drive a fucking car that slids and slides. Like I want to play fun, Yeah,
I think they went a little overboard.
Yeah, the shooting was awful. That was my biggest issue. The shooting was awful. 5, I remember not liking the shooting, but replaying it wasn't too bad. So maybe they.
That's how I felt about 4 recently when I replayed it.
just everything about 4, and I will never
It's the story. I like the
ever
story.
forget 4 having the worst missions in almost any
The
sandbox
bank
game.
robbing mission, which was supposed to be badass.
I will never fucking forget this mission because I'll tell you right now, I'm going to tell the story. I'm sorry. I know people have heard it before. The fucking bank robbing mission where you leave, or was it the Coke mission? Whatever mission. I'm leaving.
Oh, the Coke mission's rough because you're by yourself and you have cops swarming all over you.
Whatever it is, I almost escape after the mission's like 25, 30 minutes. It's a long mission. Almost escape. Like literally, it's like 1 star almost. And because we're realistic, a bullet randomly, just a bullet flies into my car and kills me. And you think, oh well, that's not too bad. You just start like when you're getting chased by the cops. No. You start all the way before you even start the mission. Like, you have to restart that whole segment. And I said, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
The checkpoints in that game are bad.
They're awful.
They're really bad.
Awful.
5 improved that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and, I really disliked 4. Like, if I were to... I mean, of course, if I replay it, maybe I'll like it. But from where I left off, that was like a fucking 6 out of 10. Then... Red Dead came out. Enjoyable. I think the first quarter and the last quarter are very strong. I think the middle sucks.
Red Dead 1.
Red Dead 1, yeah. Red Dead Redemption 1, not Revolver or whatever. And then Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, you hate Mexico and Red Dead 1.
Bro. It's infamous. Like, I didn't even have to say it. He just went, oh, you hate Mexico. Yeah, because everybody hates Mexico. It's just such a shit.
Racist!
It's such a long, drawn out, shitty mission.
It's a bad section.
Ugh.
It's very poorly paced.
It's so bad.
Very boring.
Because it's
the worst part of the game.
Yeah, the first 8 hours of the game are great. And the last 5 hours of the game are great. Like, great. Legitimately great. And that middle, it was like a 10 out of 10 game, went to 8. So it's not as bad as, like, Grand Theft Auto 4 for me, but it's just, like, such a weak middle. And then Grand Theft Auto 5, enjoyable. I always liked Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, I did too.
I never got, like, people are like, this is the worst. I'm like, this is the worst? This is the worst Grand Theft Auto? Like, I don't know. I can talk about some of those DLCs for 4 and all, but anyway. So 4.
I like the DLCs for 4. Did you play them?
Yes.
No, you played both.
Yeah, both of them.
Ballad of Gay Tony's really good.
Ballad of Gay Tony was
Lost and Damned is
yeah, it's not good.
Ballad of Gay Tony's really good.
Yeah, let's fucking try to bank on Sons of Anarchy fame. So 5 I enjoyed. I had a good time. I'm replaying it during COVID. I still had a good time, but I will say, fuck that mission at the end where you gotta like rob certain cars. You gotta like look for certain cars for the last bank rob heist mission.
For 5?
Yeah. And so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then like for some reason the game's like, oh, you want to rob that car? Well, ha! And then all the cops come. I'm like, what the fuck? How do they know I'm in this garage? Yeah, fuck that. So I didn't like that. But I liked 5 for the most part. And Redemption 2 is a game that I do want to go back. So I am not... And what I played, I liked a lot. So I'm not a hater of Rockstar. I just think Rockstar is sometimes so far up their own fucking ass that they're like, we have to do this way. And I'm like, but you don't. You don't have to do it that way because it's not fun. It's not fun walking through the camp in Red Dead 2. It's not fun looting so slow that he might have molasses. Like, none of this is fun. It's not realistic either because there's a bear that size of a truck chasing you, and he's turning
pretty big,
and he's turning silver because you have to like. I'm just like, what is this? Isn't
turning
realistic.
Silver? What?
Because when you have to fight the apex predator bear, like
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
This isn't realistic. You get slammed and you're survive. Like, oh yeah, but we gotta.
There's a little fantasy elements.
Let me. Gold. $2.
I actually love the skinning animations and
the skinning. I'm talking about I'm looting people. Like in the beginning with the train. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what's that?
Yeah, that's funny. I like that.
I'm getting gray.
I love everything about Red Dead.
So I don't like that shit. So, but again,
how do you feel about GTA 6?
GTA 6.
What are your expectations?
My expectations. My guess is this game is going to be similar to Grand Theft Auto 5 in terms of where I'll enjoy it. I think I'm going to love some of the things. I think I'm going to love the environments. I think I'm going to like exploring. I think I'm going to like, hopefully, the combat, since I thought 5 was pretty good. And that's my hope, and I think that will land. Story. I think that's going to be the biggest thing I'm worried about, because Grand Theft Auto, even playing 5, I'm like,
They have lost quite a few writers too since 5.
Yeah, and I
which could be a good thing or a bad thing.
It's weird because like 5, I enjoyed the story, but at times it's like, this is fucking cringy as fuck. But then sometimes I thought it was funny.
It's pretty cheesy.
Yeah, some of it's great, like the whole, like, I can't say it because there's the N-word, but that N-word scene is the funniest shit outside his house.
Oh, with
the legendary, legendary. So there are great scenes. And Redemption 2 did have a good story. I didn't finish it, but I will get back to it. So where do I think Grand Theft Auto 6? Sorry, my long-winded thing. I think it's gonna be pretty high 8s. If I were to like put it on my list here, I think that it's probably gonna land like right here. This is my guess, and I would be
behind Castlevania.
Well, I'm a very I'm on a high right now. Castlevania, like this is the return. Like this is the return for Grand Theft Auto. This is like the return for Castlevania for me. But I would be very happy with this placement. Like if it's here, this would make me a very happy person, because honestly, no game after San Andreas from Rockstar has been in a 9 for me. So if it's a high 8, that would be wonderful. That would make it the second, depending on when I play Redemption 2 and if I like it more, where that would lead. But this would be a very good spot. My fear is that it's a 6 again, but I don't think it will be, because I don't think they're trying to go that hyper realistic again. That was very hyper realistic because they wanted, like, let's show them what we can do mature.
I think they made that was like an experiment game too for the Rage
like too
engine.
Much, yeah.
Yeah, where, I mean, they've been working with the Rage engine now for almost 20 years.
And the driving cannot possibly be that bad again. Like literally outside of the fucking Halo Reach's flying mission, that is like to me the worst vehicle controls.
Well, 5 has a lot better driving.
Oh, a million times. So it can't possibly be that. It can't be as bad as 4. So I think it's going to land in a high 8. I'm okay with even being a low 8, or even a 7.
Do you think it could be higher for you?
If it's somehow higher, I would love that. I think if they bring back more of the over the top feel,
set pieces.
I think the big thing is I was a huge fan of Saints Row 1 and especially 2. So I don't think they have to be so hyper realistic. If they remember to have fun, this could be my favorite Grand Theft Auto, or at least right behind San Andreas. So if it's a 9, I'll be wonderful. If it's a 10, that would surprise me more than any thing in the world, because Rockstar, I've made multiple videos. People have commented I should die because I said Rockstar's downfall, or 5 reasons why I think Rockstar needs to go back to how they used to make games. Both those videos have more dislikes than likes. Literally the top comment is, I think you should, top 5 reasons you should kill yourself. And YouTube has not abandoned this person. So there's just that. Thanks, YouTube. So anyway, enough of me talking, because I know you want to talk about, but I would love it to be a high 8. That would make me very happy.
I love hearing you talk about it, actually, because I haven't heard you talk about that much.
Yeah, I mean, I think Grand Theft Auto is, it's always going to be a pop culture big, like, people just know about it. My mom knows about Grand Theft Auto. Like, she's like, oh, Grand Theft Auto. That's that violent game they talk about in the news. Yes, that's the one. And a big thing right now on Twitter, they have the bisexual colors. So it is a gay game. So just so you know. So
woke as fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Did you hear about that though?
What?
About the whole bisexual colors and cover art now. Like that's a big thing. Smash JT, he's a loser on Twitter. Yep, you're a loser if you're watching this. He's just like, if there's like a hint of like purple in any background now, it's trans and gay.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so
makes sense.
Grand Theft Auto has like a little purple on the bottom for the cover art, and it's like only for gay people now. And trans.
I find it funny that people try to argue the fact. I literally saw a Instagram comment the other day. I think it was yesterday, on the cover art reveal trailer. Probably some fucking Russian troll or whatever. Yeah, but they literally were like, "Please don't put homosexuality in the game." Like,
yeah, like there hasn't been gay shit in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto has been like one of the wokest games like for fucking decades.
Grand Theft Auto don't give a shit. They'll put everything in there. They'll put everything. Gay, trans.
As a matter of fact, I really fucking hope that they make fun of these fucking idiots, and I think that they will.
I mean, Rockstar has gone on record of trans rights and stuff. So if you're like so caught,
they're just union busters.
Yeah, like,
which is not great.
But the thing is, it's just like, if you're so caught up in that shit that you can't enjoy a game, You need to
Congratulations, you have policed yourself out of everything great.
Yeah, reevaluate yourself. Like, just enjoy life.
I love these idiots that are literally just like restricting themselves with like everything.
What loser fucking shit? Like,
Because it has a woman like main character.
oh, I'm not even talking. Like, that's like extreme to them. It's like, I refuse to play as a woman. I only want butt cheeks of a man in front of me. But it's just like, even like Spider-Man, they're like, I refuse to play because there's like a gay pride flag. I'm like, the fucking one flag in the city that you have to like
the
look
one
for?
quest where like Miles helps like a gay couple like ask him to prom.
Like, they're not fucking real. Like, these people are just real people in the world. They're gay.
These people exist, motherfuckers.
Just let them. Okay, anyway, Grand Theft Auto. Where do I think you put it?
Where do you think I put it?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think your hype level is 10 out of 10. Where I think realistically, if it hits all the check marks, I think it would be there. Where do I think it will, just in case it's like too much and it doesn't hit everything? I think it's still being a 9. I would find it. Oh, I don't know. Where would you put Grand Theft Auto 5? An 8? Or not?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Because Redemption 2 is a 10.
It's an 8.
Right?
Yeah.
Redemption's 10.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a 10.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like this would land at lowest for you a 9.
Yeah.
I think for me, the lowest probably an 8. I'd be very surprised if it's not.
I would say 4 is a low 8 for me.
4.
Well, maybe 5 is a 9. I mean, I've invested like
and you played
hundreds of
online,
hours
too.
into 5. Yeah, like I played a shit ton of GTA Online, and I played the main story probably like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So I've invested probably like what,
a lot.
60, 80 hours just in the main story alone, and then hundreds of other hours into GTA Online. But yeah, I mean, my reverence for Grand Theft Auto began at 3 too. One of those forbidden games you weren't really supposed to play as a kid because I was a little younger than you at the time. But I still played it anyway because my friends had them.
Of course.
So that, and when I played Vice City, there was always something special about Vice City that grabbed me. And maybe it was, visiting Miami a lot more as a kid, seeing my grandmother down there, before I moved there. But Vice City was always something special to me. I really love the environment.
Very colorful.
Yeah, the 80s music, and all that stuff. I wasn't too into like Tommy as a character, but I always enjoyed like the side characters and everything like that, like Candy Sucks and all that stupid fucking.
Candy suck my nuts.
But all that stuff was like stupid as hell. But of course, as a kid, I'm like, looking back at it, I actually downloaded. I got the definitive editions a while back, so I want to go back and probably play Vice City.
I couldn't play it. I played like 3 missions San Andreas. I'm like, there's some games that belong in my memory. That is one. Fair. That's like the other game we were talking about the other day. That it's okay. Onimusha, just live in my memory. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Kingdom Hearts 1 should have lived in my fucking memory.
And then San Andreas, I also played a shit ton of. I played a lot of San Andreas. That was probably the one I played the most out of the PS2 ones. Yeah. And that game was so ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And then with 4, I was very disappointed too when it came out. Yeah. Because that was a hype level 10 for me as well. Yeah. And,
it got like 10s everywhere. It was like the next coming of Christ.
Whereas me, I'm over here like playing Metal Gear Solid 4, being like, Metal Gear Solid 4 is a better game.
Yeah. Like, hands down.
Because both of those came out in the same year, like crazy. Yeah. 2 generational games. Yeah. And then with Red Dead Redemption 1, really enjoyed that. That's probably still like a 9 to me. I probably have less issues with Mexico than you do. Because I'm just not racist. Yeah. Okay.
Trump is my Lord and Savior.
And then with GTA 5, obviously, play a lot of that. But Red Dead Redemption 2, that was the one that really kind of immortalized Rockstar for me.
It's interesting. Because they were very big for me in the PS2 era. Because I forgot to... I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Forgot to talk about how much I do love the PS2 era Rockstar. Because not only Grand Theft Auto, but Bully was a huge staple in my childhood.
Bully, was also great.
Manhunt 1, I fucking love. It was a company I absolutely loved. And that generational shift to make
4 was the one that happened.
4, Max Payne 3.
I like Max Payne 3. I did not play
We're
Max
about
Payne
to
1 or 2.
fight. We're about to fight.
I love Max Payne 3.
No,
I
Max
own that game
Payne.
physically.
Max Payne 3 is
the
literally.
soundtrack in that game is great.
No, Max Payne. I can't even talk because I hate it. Max Payne 3 is literally a fucking 4 out of 10. It is like
4.
It is one of the worst made games. It is a.
I think it's an 8.
It's a disrespectful game to the first two.
Disrespectful.
Yeah,
really.
to the point where Remedy is like, it's not our game. Just so you know, like everybody who ever.
Why did Rockstar take that up?
It was like a big like legal thing, and Remedy was going to work on it, but get published by Rockstar and Take-Two. But then, they wanted like 20% more than most companies for the revenue, and Remedy's like, no. And yeah, there's a whole video on it. I watched
I'll
on
have to
YouTube.
look that up, yeah.
But yeah, it's a shame because
how did Rockstar get the rights? I guess Remedy sold them to him or something.
I think Take-Two owns the rights, and Remedy
Take-Two,
worked
okay,
on them. Yeah. But yeah, man, fuck Max Payne 3. Like that was the downfall for me. Is like, and then I know you like it more, but L.A. Noire fucking.
I like L.A. Noire.
It's the most average of. It's not bad, but it's the most average of average games. Like they're like, look at our technology. I'm like, yeah, look, it's not fun. It's not fun to play. So you know, like that. Whole,
I like L.A. Noire.
Yeah. So there was that generational 3 run of shit that I was just like, ugh. But I thought Rockstar definitely came back with Red Dead Redemption 1 better, Grand Theft Auto 5 better, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm hoping that maybe this will be even better than all those for me. But anyway, you go.
L.A. Noire has one of my favorite like voice lines in a video game of all time, where you're interrogating that is that Latino like rich dude about the murder of like a young boy or something, and you can accuse him, and Cole just goes, "You fuck little boys, go." It's just one of the greatest fucking scenes. I love that game.
I gotta look that up. That fucking game's
that game was ruthless with some of the fucking dialogue. I loved it.
It was a cool idea, but that game just has so many problems for me. But anyway, sorry.
I think the technology in that game was super cool.
It was,
but the outside of the investigation stuff, the combat and everything was very basic. Yeah.
Okay, so Grand Theft Auto.
But either way, yeah, Red Dead 2.
Solidified.
One of the greatest games of all time, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has their best writing.
Yeah.
It has their best technology. It has their best gameplay. It is the most well-paced 70-hour adventure I've arguably ever played.
It's not that long.
Well, I did some side stuff.
Yeah.
The main story is probably like 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like I played like 20 hours and I was like about halfway.
Yeah, it's probably about 40.
Yeah. But there were some cool hunts. Like I was trying to do the hunting stuff because I like that.
I love everything about that game. It's one of the best games I've played in recent memory, and made me cry like a bitch at the end.
Yeah, I hear the story. Surprisingly, I have not been spoiled. Which is very.
I will tell you. I think you should go back and play it. I mean,
I'm definitely playing that game again. That's high on my list.
That's peak Rockstar writing.
Yeah.
In terms of character development, in terms of emotion, everything.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues with the writing in that game. That was definitely the highlight. And as much as I shit on their ultra realisticness,
it works for
environmental like wise, like walking around is beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's a rare game I like to explore, which you know to me is really hard for me to want to be like, oh, I'm gonna go in this random forest area, and I'm like, no, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, you're not big on that.
Yeah. But you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 to me was probably one of their stronger games in the last 20 years for me.
Yeah, and it's my favorite Rockstar game ever, which was why leading into this,
you're hoping they had that
seeing what they're able to do with a modern open world setting based out of the city I've lived in for 20 years.
That's also a big thing.
This game has a lot of impact for me.
Yeah.
As far as what I think I think it's going to revolutionize the gaming industry. In terms of technology and in terms of advancements, I think they make. Well, I think so. So fuck you. They always have. I mean, like everything that they've released has always pushed the bar forward. They did it with Grand Theft Auto 5. They did it with Grand Theft Auto 4. Red Dead 2.
What did
every single one of those games have pushed bars forward for console gaming.
Are you mean
with
like
technology, with innovation?
But innovation, but they didn't really add anything that's not in other open world games.
I think they've played with other systems and created other systems that other games weren't able to ever really achieve. Like the hunting system in Red Dead is a game in and of itself. Yeah, I mean, just look at how in depth that entire game is.
I think what they do is they take what works and they polish it, but they have such a high budget. Like I hate when people are like, "Oh, look at the graphics from 7 years ago are better than this." I'm like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto though has the budget of a fucking bigger than any other industry game or movie or anything. So of course they should be the top of the line in terms of that. But I think the innovation has slowed down, but I don't think a game has to innovate the world. I feel like 4 did do big innovations because before that, every other sandbox game was just copying San Andreas. And 4 was like, no, we can do this more realistic feel. And then games failed, like Mafia 2, where they're like, we can do realistic too, but you're not really doing anything.
Mafia 2 probably should have leaned into it more because it
or
probably would
or
have
just
been better.
did no fucking open box.
Yeah,
If
one of the
Mafia 2 just went mission based, it would have been better in my opinion. But
I would have preferred a full like Mafia simulation experience playing as a mob man, living the actual life of a mob man.
well, that's what Godfather did.
That.
Remember the Godfather
Yeah,
game?
that's why the Godfather games are better.
Yeah, like Godfather 1 legitimately is a great game. Like I'm not just saying it. Yeah, it's a great game. Anyway, sorry, we're going. Okay, so anyway, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, I do think it will innovate. I think that they're going to lean into the simulation aspect. I mean, what I'm most excited for in this game is, like, as I told you, technology. Like, they've always been ahead of the curve when it comes to technology. There's a reason why they've invested almost $2 billion into this game. I think they're going to achieve stuff that's never been achieved on consoles before. And I think that, let's just say there's a fucking reason why every single game is coming out in September.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a humongous...
Because everyone's watching, waiting to see what they're going to do.
I think also the big thing is, like...
It's a meteor.
For me, Grand Theft Auto, I wish they did... They did more. So there's like stuff in games where even if you're not a huge fan of like Shadow of Mordor, like you always know it's just good.
No, I like Shadow of Mordor.
Like
I like it more than Shadow of War.
Yeah, me too, which is weird. But the Nemesis system is such a fucking awesome innovation that other
and Warner Brothers patented it and they never did anything else with it again.
They were supposedly going to do a Wonder Woman and then if that got canceled.
Yeah, that got canceled.
But it's just like if Grand Theft Auto really wanted to, like, I felt like San Andreas was moving towards innovation. Like, you can get bulky, you can get fat, you can get, like, and then
that's what I'm saying. There was no other games doing that.
But then they dropped it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they dropped ideas that I loved in favor.
That's in Red Dead 2.
In Red Dead 2, but not in, like, any Grand Theft Auto after. Like, you can't get big or anything, and you can't get fat or muscles and shit like that. Like, I just want that type of, or innovation.
I think they're going to bring that back.
Like, do personal stories. Yeah, I know they can't copy Modor, but what if like a fucking drug deal goes wrong and then 7 missions later this guy's hunting you down? Like, give me some like really cool shit that they can do with a budget the size of this, And I would love to play.
I think they will.
I hope so. Like that would make me be like, okay, this is new. Because yes, like Grand Theft Auto is fun, but it's like very mission based. You do a mission, steal a car, shoot a person, rob a bank.
Do a side story.
Do side story. So. I think there's still a lot of room for gameplay innovation. Technology wise, yes. I mean, you know more about that stuff than me. If a game looks pretty, I'm happy.
I mean, there's a shot in the second trailer, showing Jason driving. That when you look at it, it's like he's in the car and the shot is like watching him. Yeah. He's like driving down the street. I watched a Digital Foundry video. They were talking about it. They said there was like 5 or 6 different light sources in that one scene.
That makes sense.
Like ray trace light sources.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely insane to think that they're going to be able to achieve this on modern consoles.
I mean, didn't Grand Theft Auto 5 come out PS3?
It was PS3 and 360, yeah. Which is crazy to think about, right?
Same.
Yeah.
I mean, they were powerful systems, but not that.
But not what they were able to achieve with that, yeah. So that's why I have questions, still about like performance and everything like that. I think this is a 30 FPS game. Just because of all the technology that they're playing around with. And it seems so vital to the game's design that I'd be surprised if they are like, we're stripping all of this and we're putting in 60 FPS mode, unless they lower the resolution drastically.
I feel like, but Grand Theft Auto is not that fast moving game that it needs to be 60.
I don't think it needs to be 60 either.
It's a cinematic experience.
Yeah, and I think it will be that.
Yeah.
It's always strived to achieve that.
Oh yeah, we put it up there already.
That's why and it's the main I mean, this game is like so big for me that it's one of arguably the main reasons why I bought a PS5 Pro.
This was the main reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were telling me why.
Well, also I wanted to play all my other PS5
Yeah,
games.
but this was like the game that.
But this was the one that was deciding for me,
Yeah.
and I'm really glad I did because look how expensive PS5 Pros are now,
How
and everyone's trying to get one.
Everything is.
Yeah.
The fucking handhelds are so expensive now.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. Yeah, you see the Steam Deck now.
Steam
Deck's
Deck,
almost
the
$1,000.
The MSI 8 Claw, literally almost the same as the last year, like a little bit better. It's $1,800. Like $1,800 for what?
Oh, that's a fucking bargain compared to the other one.
Well, yeah,
I see now.
Well, like the Ally X finally coming out with the OLED, I'm like awesome, and then they're putting those fucking stupid $800 glasses. I'm like, oh, this is
I
gonna
mean,
be
have you
like
seen how much they raised the price
$3,000.
of the Go 2? The Go 2 is like $2,800 now,
Yeah,
which is
insane.
stupid with how like weak that thing
Yeah,
is.
it's kind of insane that the Ally is able to keep at 1,000, but that new one that's coming out, the OLED.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Asus.
Yeah.
They've been holding firm on their prices, and I think they're gonna sell more units.
Yeah,
Of that.
I mean, it's also they got the benefit of probably Microsoft backing them. So
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, you know,
they're probably subsidizing it for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I'm like mega hype level. I mean, this is I've been saying it for years. Like this is the one game I want to play before I die, kind of thing. You
Like,
know,
you gotta
I don't
play
plan
in
on
3
dying.
months.
I don't plan on dying soon. But it is that one game where it's just like you have to see what it is. You have to know exactly what it is. It is a game that I won't believe is fully real until I'm holding the fucking disc in my hands.
Yeah.
Because it's been so elusive for so long. It was what's the word I'm looking for? It was redesigned multiple times and taken back to the drawing board. It's why they've invested so much money into it. And I think that it has a potential to be not only Rockstar's greatest game of all time, but one of the best games ever created. It has that potential.
Oh yeah.
But I think they obviously know those expectations.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to live up to them. Even with all of the personnel changes they've had over the years, I still think this has a potential to be one of the greatest games of all
I mean,
time.
there's always a chance that you're not going to enjoy it, but that's any game. You know, I'm sure there's people out there that don't like Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sure there's people out there that don't like Resident Evil 9. So there's always that. But I think, you know, out of the games that are coming out this year, it does have a very good chance. But this year is so stacked.
It is.
I think that's the hardest thing about this year is that even if for some reason Grand Theft Auto doesn't live up to your expectations, I mean, look how many games are in your 9 to 10. I don't know.
It's a fantastic
I don't know if there's
year.
ever
And last
been a
year
year
was amazing too, and I think this year's even better.
Yeah,
probably.
I think this year's better. Yeah,
I still need to play Resident Evil 9.
I know, yeah. But like,
I need to play Pragmata. There's quite a few games I need to play.
Yeah, I feel like Resident Evil 9 has a good chance of being in your top because it literally takes the best parts of 7 and 8 and 4. And you loved 4, and you liked 7.
I love 4.
And I think you're going to like 8 even more, and I think you're going to love the sections in 9 with Grace. And it's just going to be that combination, like, for me. Like, I think it's just one of the greatest games. But that's just... I mean,
the 4 remake is good shit.
Yeah, right?
I told you. All time.
So good.
Fucking love that game.
It's just, what a year.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our list. We're talking probably like 4 hours now, but...
that wasn't too bad. It was like 2
hours. Yeah, I think this year I can't wait to do our Game of the Year video. See where these land. I think what'll be really fun is we'll be able to come back to this video and look at where we put these games.
Yep.
And some of these we probably won't get to. I don't think I'll get to some of these. I don't think Sword Art Online unless it drops $40. But
I'll probably get to all of the. What are the other ones?
Oh well, definitely 9 out of 10s.
Yeah, the
all
9
of these
and 8
are
out of 10s.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I won't get to all the 8s, but I'll definitely get to all the 9s.
Yeah, 9s are for sure,
and the high 8s.
And I think that's going to be cool because when we go to our 9s and 10s, do all of them land in 9 and 10? That would be awesome. The best year of gaming for me. If every single game that I have here is in my 9 or 10, and then some of these, I don't think there's ever been a year ever.
Yeah,
I've had that many 8, 9, and 10 ever. Yeah. Like, because even like looking back at our Game of the Year videos, usually maybe like 3 of them land in the 9, or maybe 4, possibly 5.
Yep.
But we're talking about I already have 3 games and 4 games in my 9 out of 10 this year, and then if I add these, we're talking about 8 to 10 games. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. And I'm a harsh critic. I'm not someone who's just like, I'm just gonna give a 9 out. You know, like James Bond. I started at an 8, and then 8.5. By the end, I was like, it's a 9. Even with those fucking androids, like easily the worst part.
Yeah,
I hate that. But everything else was fucking.
I had a gut feeling that you would have really enjoyed.
Luckily, it didn't overstay its welcome. It was like literally just half.
It's like a perfect 20 hours.
I was just like, it's just perfect. It is one of not perfect, but it's one of those games that really impressed me. So to have that and Resident Evil and Horizon, I mean these games, man, if they all hit, I mean if Grand Theft Auto does surprise me and it ends up in the 9 or 10, if
Forza Horizon,
no, I'm sorry, Trails to Horizon.
Oh, okay.
But
sorry, I interrupted you.
like. Yeah, I mean, I would love these games to all. My biggest thing, I'm just gonna make a quote there, is I think the games potentially from an 8 to go to 9, the biggest ones are Castlevania, Grand Theft Auto, and Beast. I think Black Flag, Dawn of War, and all those. As much as I think I'm gonna enjoy them, I'd be very surprised if they somehow become a 9.
You think Mortal Shell could be a 9 for you?
It could.
Berserker was a 9.
Yeah, Berserker was a 9, and that did impress me quite a bit. And the way you're talking it up, I'm like, biggest surprise would be any of those 7s or a 9. I would.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, shit, man.
I think the most potential for that one for you is Phantom Blade 0.
Yeah, like I'm putting it at a 7 because I only watched that one trailer and then the newest trailer. I was like, so those look good, but James Bond was a nothing to me. Neo 3 was not even on my fucking radar to ever play, and I played them both and I loved them. So we'll see, but yeah,
very exciting year.
Yeah,
it's already been a great year, and I think it's just going to get better.
Yeah, I think for you, the 2 or 3 games I think might jump up would be Dawn. I think Dawn Walker has a good chance. I think
Dawn Walker. Yeah, I think Dawn Walker could jump up to a 9. I think that one and Control. I mean, Control Resonant. Could jump to a 9 for me,
and possibly Beast because you love that like look and feel of this. So I think that can sell you.
Beast,
so shit, man. I'm glad if all these games are 8s, but if they're 9s or 10s, I mean that's what we want as gamers.
I do need to look up more footage of Zero Company. I do want to look more into that to see if that's worth potentially.
Yeah, I personally, there's not a lot of strategy games, so when we get like games like this, if they're fucking polished and good, it's like I'm eating finally. The last game like this was fucking Midnight Sun 4 years ago or 3 years.
I love that game. I didn't finish it, but I loved it.
Yeah, it's like shit. I want more of them, but you know what? When they come out, they're good. So if this is what I get every few years and that's good, I'm okay with that too. It's just so funny. All the strategy games right next to each other. Okay. Anyway.
Hold on.
You taking a picture?
No. I'm showing your camera.
Oh, the Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Bisexual.
It's on my radar all the time. Yeah, bisexual games.
Trans rights. All right. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let us know your most anticipated games. You don't have to do a whole list like this, but if you want to do like your top 3 or top 5, I'd love to hear. To throw out games we didn't put on here. Obviously, I can't get to every single game. These are like the games we're most interested in. But put them below.
I'd say they're the most important ones.
Yeah, I would say these are the biggest ones I could find.
Whatever is on here isn't on here is irrelevant.
Actually, one of the games you liked was not. I think I forgot to put on here. That you told me to put on here. Not Halo, but
it was Mortal Shell 2. It was Mortal Shell 2 and Halo.
There was one more you told me. You're like, I want to talk about it. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, I'll have to look at it. I don't think so.
Oh, no? Okay. Anyway, put yours here in the list below. I love to see it. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you enjoy it, hit the like button. If you love it, hit the subscribe button. Touch his nipples. They're very, very nice and big. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Pepperoni nips.